Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Woo Shot himself.
Of Harlem.
What up, dímelo mi gente, que lo que? You already know this is Pawn, Drunk, Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo Shot himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, El Sazón, El Borracho, El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on this side of heaven. God bless you all. First and foremost, happy Mother's Day, except for Caitlyn Jenner, except for her. Ese todavía es un hombre, es un hombre, es un hombre, es un hombre. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night of boxing it was. Surprised a lot of people, upset. Congratulations to the Russian, aka Drago, Dimitri Bivol, beating Saul Canelo Alvarez. The 4th division world champion is still undisputed 168. An upset for many, a surprise for many. A surprise for many, many, many out there in the sport of boxing. A lot of haters celebrating. Hay una parada, a parade out there. People coming out their closet. People coming out their woodwork. People coming out the ground. People coming out. Se están riendo la gente. Eso mal parido. Eso sucio. You project piss smelling motherfuckers. They having a good time today. Ladies and gentlemen, Canelo Alvarez, y'all already know, man. Canelo Alvarez, the 4th division world champion, undisputed still in 168, moved up to fight the bigger, the younger guy. Last time he went up there, the same haters were saying that he moved out there to fight the older and the slower guy. And then Canelo Alvarez said, you know what? I'm going to go out there and fight the bigger and the younger guy. And then they were still calling him that he was fighting a Euro bum. Oh, fight Jamal Charlo. I don't know, man. Now you want him to be a bully and look at the little guy. And these guys, and the same people around this week was like, oh shit, he was ducking Earl Spence the contract to fight a 147-pounder. Oh, shit. Pues lo quieren a ese tipo. ¿Ya want Canelo Alvarez to be un abusador? Or you want Canelo Alvarez to dare to be great? Huh? Lo quieren un abusador. They critique them because he don't want to be un abusador. Abusador, translate for that, my friends. Okay, this is bilingual. And they want him to be un abusador. And they say they ducked him. But then he went up, but there's not pursuit to be. Yo no entiendo esta gente. El crack que está fumando la gente aquí. Yeah, I understand the fentanyl epidemic is going up, but look, it's sad. It's sad at the point that people's really talking about Canelo Alvarez losing instead of how Dimitri Bivol won the fight. Now, of course, if you follow the channel, I predicted that Canelo Alvarez is going to beat Dimitri Bivol. My prediction is still out there. First and foremost, the Canelo Alvarez fans, real hardcore boxing fans, but it's not like they was trying to save Canelo Alvarez. Oh, Canelo Alvarez wasn't going out there saving the Canelo Alvarez was going out there competing with the best, fighting the best champion. This was the 14th title bout. 14th. Moving up. The same people that they mentioned to shame him have gonna be fighting Sulecki. Gonna fight David Lemieux. Can you imagine if Canelo Alvarez at this stage of his career, that's actually even younger than Jamal Charlo, fighting Sulecki? Huh? But Canelo Alvarez, if you're the top dog, you're gonna get the praise and you're gonna get the massive critique. You're gonna get the praise and the massive critique. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Let me say what's up to the people before I go. When I go really in. DBS1, what's good, brother? What's good? Saludo, Spooky in the building. The loud delights in with your song. Jason in the building. What's good, man? Boxing King 1 in the building. Jesse Hernandez in the building. What's good? We're nothing but bare knuckle. It's okay. Canelo was still king. Once he goes back down in weight, look, everyone else who knows maybe can't make the Earl Spence and Canelo fight. Yeah, they probably want that one, huh? Miguel, what's good? Everybody, what's good? Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Vamos a hablar de esto. Malparidos, sucios, in the building. Celebrating instead of celebrating Mother's Day. I bet they forgot about their mother some flowers and stuff like that because they still hating and celebrating and parading around the Canelo Alvarez loss. At the end of the day, Canelo Alvarez did lose. Lost on a large margin too. Wayne, what's good? That's the price to pay for legacy. Yes. The price for legacy is going striving to be great, enhancing his legacy. Even though they'd be like, oh no, Canelo Alvarez is too small. Nah. David was too small. Went out there to beat Goliath. I'm not going to say the Bivol, but Goliath, but you understand, man. We give props to the people that move up. That's why they call it dare to be great. That's why they call it dare to be great. You know what I'm saying? That's what you call dare to be great. Mikey Garcia, when he fought Earl Spence, was daring to be great. Right? Kell Brook was when he fought Triple G, was daring to be great. Some people call it dare to be great. Some other people call it dare to be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Mike from Boston in the building. Bivol fought an outstanding fight. Yes. Dimitri Bivol. Shout out to Juan. Gracias, mi hermano. Juan. Punch, ¿qué pasa? Dímelo, User. Dímelo. Hey, Mike from Boston in the building. What's good? Everybody subscribe to Mike from Boston. Bivol for an outstanding fight. Outboxing, outclassing. Canelo Alvarez game plan. Everybody knows so game plan, in my opinion, was not a good game plan. I feel like Canelo Alvarez was trying to do the same thing he did to Caleb Plant. Was trying to do the same thing he did to Billy Joe. They're trying to do the same thing he did to Callum Smith and take it to a bigger man. Bigger man is not going to work. And I believe that Canelo Alvarez feel a little, maybe too overly confident. You saw him in the 9th round. I think it was the 9th round, the 8th round when he came out. He'd be like, all right, normally I get these guys out in the later rounds. I let them huffing and puffing and stuff like that. And now Canelo Alvarez, he had that. You saw how he had that little swag. And then he was touching them. He wasn't going nowhere. AKA Drago wasn't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Look like even Dimitri Bivol, man, rehydrated a lot. But that's the price to pay. But the man stood there. He challenged himself. Canelo Alvarez stood up. He tried. He just couldn't hurt the bigger man. He couldn't be. You know how Canelo Alvarez, he begins with the body shots, and the body shot couldn't land. Was blocking everything, was elbow. He basically damaged his arm. But Bivol and his team did a wonderful plan to neutralize every offensive weapon of Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez, I think it was in the 5th round when Canelo Alvarez went in the ropes and he was telling Bivol, come, bang. And Bivol said, no, you come to the middle of the ring. Now, I am winning this round. I am winning this fight. It's my pace. You come to the middle of the ring. Why should I go to the ropes? For what? I'm outboxing you. That right there, I saw Canelo Alvarez was very frustrated. Every time he was touching him, he like, damn, I can't get an opening. Trying to hit the left hook to the body, nothing, touching the arm. Right hook, up, touching the arm. He landed a couple of uppercuts that was good right there, but nothing to avail, folks. But you think the man that been fighting on the regular basis, high class fighting, high elite battles, the cash cow, they pound for pound, you think I'm going to be like, oh, shit, Canelo Alvarez and celebrate? No. You don't celebrate that. You celebrate. You know what we celebrate? That there's a new power play in the sport of boxing. That there's a new star in the sport of boxing, which makes boxing even greater. A rematch is going to be good, but I'm going to keep it consistent, y'all. I'm going to keep it consistent. I didn't want to see Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, the trilogy. I want to see the heavyweight undisputed with AJ and Tyson Fury. I wanted to see that fight. So I'm going to keep it consistent. I don't want to see the rematch right now with Canelo Alvarez and Dimitri Bivol. I want Dimitri Bivol to fight the winner of Joe Smith Jr. and Beterbiev because I want to see the light heavyweight undisputed this fall. I keep it consistent. Yes, he deserves his rematch, but I'd rather see the undisputed. Now, a lot of people was talking about what happened to Canelo. instead of talking more the beautiful work that Dimitri Bivol and his team did. Now, there's a lot of storylines that we could take from this fight. Smash the like button. There's a lot of storylines. Punch. King Canelo is coming back stronger. Viva Canelo. Yes, Canelo Alvarez. The 4th Division World Champion, the undisputed, the pound for pound numero. Yeah. I don't think he's number 1, folks, though. He's not numero uno anymore, but he's still pound for pound on my list. But he's not numero uno. I'm going to put my pound for pound list. We're going to be talking about it just in a while, but I got my pound. I already made my pound for pound list. I'm ready for the pound for pound list. I already put it down, and I'm going to share it with y'all. Is he King Canelo? Is he still King Canelo? I know he's Cartelo, but Cartelo didn't show up. I was kind of a little sad that Canelo Alvarez didn't speak English and give me the Cartelo. He didn't give us the Cartelo. He gave the old Canelo with the same translator. Make it out of your translator. You know that Canelo Alvarez know how to speak English already? Huh? He said Eddie Reynoso needs to take majority of the blame. Ay, Dios mío. Eddie Reynoso. Wait. Eliza. Several days ago, people was calling me a traitor. There was somebody that called me a Latino coon because I was trying to hold Eddie Reynoso accountable for something. I said, oh no, I don't like this energy, my friend. Ah, no. A Canelo le tiene que mamar el huevo, eh. No critique to Canelo Alvarez. It wasn't even a critique of Canelo Alvarez. It was about Eddie Reynoso. Also, several weeks ago or a month ago, I was saying why everybody is mad at Ryan Garcia for leaving Eddie Reynoso. I'm going to tell you like this. Eddie Reynoso is a good trainer of the year. We can't take nothing away from him last year. Yes, well, Oscar Valdez did good. Well, Canelo Alvarez did good. But let's not neglect Eddie Reynoso was no Customado. Eddie Reynoso was no Emmanuel Stewart. Not yet, my friends. Good trainer. But everybody was on Ryan Garcia because he want to look for another trainer. He better with Joe Goosen. And everybody was on. But now Eddie Reynoso's getting all this blame. Take the accountability. You're responsible. What type of game plan it was? Oh, now. And now people out there criticizing Eddie Reynoso. Okay. Hi, lo, dímelo, mi hermano, dímelo, mi hermano. If it's moonshine, it has to be great, better than Frosted Flakes. What's good? And also we're going to be talking about other things in this community. We're also going to be talking El Pacastrang. He said it from day one, El Pacastrang. My brother said, Punch, I said so many times that I gave Canelo so much respect for fighting Bivol. He could beat Charlo and Benavidez was a harder fight for him. But you said it, my brother. El Pacastrang said that Canelo Alvarez was going to get beat by Bivol. I remember, my brother. He said it. Elijah said, he said, Ryan Garcia, God bless you, my brother, El Pacastrang. Ryan Garcia made a great move going to Joe Goosen. Oh, now Ryan Garcia made a good move. Oh, I was getting critique come several weeks ago, a month ago. Because I understand that people that's attached to Eddie Reynoso is attached to Canelo. You see Eddie Reynoso, you look at Canelo Alvarez. So you think if he's critiquing, if Ryan Garcia is saying, I'm leaving Eddie Reynoso, for the people, it's like, you leaving Canelo Alvarez? How dare you leave Canelo Alvarez? No, I'm leaving Eddie Reynoso. He's getting my 10%. But let's also talk about this community right here. Dímelo, Delta. Dímelo, mi gente. Dímelo. I want you to listen to me clear. Óyeme, mi gente. Y'all already know how I created this channel to preserve the sport of boxing, to preserve the fighters, the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. They put their life on the line for our pure entertainment. The fighters get the benefit of the doubt right here in Punch Drunk Boxing. There's a lot of people that hate Canelo Alvarez. A lot of people that support Canelo Alvarez. There's a lot of people that takes advantage of the Canelo Alvarez fan base paeto aquí en YouTube. And I tell you like this, don't let yourself be taken advantage of. Ain't gonna speak nobody. Te estoy diciendo, mi gente. Taylor Bell in the building. Hay gente aquí que te están usando a ustedes, que lo están cogiendo a pendejo. Ladies and gentlemen, this is boxing right here in Portland Unboxing. Aquí yo lo uso a ustedes. Lo otro canal que tú, oh, yo, Punch, yo, I like this channel and I love you and him and I love they Punch Drunk and him. No, yo no lo uso a ustedes, yo no lo uso con ustedes. Ellos que lo usan. I say, oh, man, let me take advantage a la gente de los mexicanos y los canelos, que ellos van a ganar dinero en YouTube. Eso te usan a ustedes, a ustedes. Te lo usan a ustedes. Ahora ustedes están en este canal. We keep it unbiased, logically and objectively, and we also critique and hold people accountable. Aquí mismito. Pues the other day I say, hey, no me compare. Don't compare me to no, don't compare me, my brother. Don't compare me to oh yeah, but Punch you in here. No, don't compare me. Everybody do their thing. All the channels do their thing. Do it, whatever you want to do. No me compare con ellos. No me comparen. Because hay otro canal que lo están usando a ustedes. Y ustedes le dan el apoyo. There's other channels that's only living to debunk narrative. Ellos no son boxing channel. Pero ustedes le dan los apoyos. There's other channels out there that ain't not about boxing. It's about debunking the narrative. It's about debunking the channels that y'all hate. And they're not talking about boxing. I said it the other day. There's great channels out there. And I sent a message. There's channels out there que ustedes le están dando el apoyo, but that's it. They're not talking about boxing anymore. It's just to debunk the narrative, debunk the haters, debunk the narrative, y se lo olvidaron del boxeo. You understand? It's time. Yes, the loss of Canelo Alvarez, yes, has humbled the fans, humbled the analysis, humble the education, humble the people on the YouTube. See. He said, I got to be honest, Ryan Garcia looked better with Reynoso than he did with Goosen. All of a sudden, Ryan Garcia didn't have a job anymore and couldn't cut the ring off. He's still growing as a fighter. Just like Eddie Reynoso will have to grow as a trainer. Just like Canelo Alvarez will have to go back to the drawing board. Every fighter, win or lose, has to go back to the drawing board. Assess what they did wrong. Take what they did good. Because every fight, it's his own fight. Every fight is a different type of style. And I think that was the mistake of Canelo Alvarez camp. That Canelo Alvarez went into that fight with the same style that he fought Kalen Plant, Billy Joe. I said that Canelo Alvarez was in Michael Jordan mode. He was invincible. He was the Black Mamba in the fourth quarter. And he was waiting for bivol to wind down. So then after the mid rounds, what Canelo Alvarez usually do is break you down. He break your arm, a scientist. But at the end of the day, he was dealing with something bigger and somebody better. And somebody with high confidence. And somebody that currently was the champion. High low, the keep of objectivity in boxing. Ya tú sabes, mi hermano. Canelo loses. Now all of a sudden, he can't beat nobody no more. He a bum. No. Right? No. That's some BS to make us buy pay-per-view when we already paid for the app. I know. Yeah, they shitted on us. They shitted on us. We kept the zone alive. There's like, and you know what's funny? A lot of the haters that don't even have the zone, how y'all saw the whole fight? How y'all speak on something that y'all even was into? Huh? I wasn't into it. Y'all ain't buy for the pay-per-view. Right, Mike Boston, the motherfucker that be talking shit they don't even subscribe to the zone. They tell the whole world that Canelo Alvarez was cherry picking. I even heard cherry picking going wrong. Ain't nothing no cherry about Dimitri Bivol, motherfucker. You don't know shit about boxing. Ain't no such thing as cherry pick and Dimitri Bivol. It doesn't align itself. If Jamal Charlo would have picked Dimitri Bivol, you think that's cherry pick? If David Benavidez would have fought Dimitri Bivol, you think that's cherry pick? Huh? If Baturbia will fight Bivol, is that cherry pick? If Joe Smith Jr. already lost to Bivol, is that cherry pick? Huh? If Demetrius Andre fight Dimitri Bivol, is that cherry pick? What the fuck is y'all talking about cherry pick? It has cherry pick and Dimitri Bivol don't go together. The reason people here want to go after Canelo Alvarez, because in all reality, you wish your favorite fighter was Canelo Alvarez. You wish Canelo, you wish your favorite fighter would do what Canelo Alvarez is doing. You don't want Canelo. What you want Canelo Alvarez to fight your favorite fighter? How do you want Canelo Alvarez to fight your favorite fighter if you be telling that Canelo Alvarez is a cheater? You should be wanting Canelo Alvarez out the sport. Or you want the guy, or you want the cheater to fight your favorite fighter so he can whoop his ass? Huh? You want the cheater to fight the smaller fighter, 147, so he can whoop his ass? What you want? You don't want Canelo Alvarez. You love Canelo Alvarez so much you hate him. You got nothing to cheer for. They hate you when you're winning. They hate you even more when you lose. Canelo's taking great risks. What's everyone else's excuse? We don't know. We don't know. Hey, how about this, fellas? How about this? If Dimitri Bivol is so much of a cherry pick, how about Jamar Charlo versus Dimitri Bivol? How about that next? After Sulecki. How about after David Benavidez? How about David Benavidez go after Bivol? How about that? How about that? No, he's a cherry pick. He's a champion. The guy that beat Canelo Alvarez. You beat Dimitri Bivol that beat Canelo Alvarez. Wow, you become greater. Oh my God, legacy fight. How about I want you, Canelo Alvarez? Let's put it into perspective. Canelo Alvarez cherry picked the Bivol. I want Jamar Charlo. I want David Benavidez. I want Triple G to go and cherry pick Bivol because I think it's an easier fight. I mean, he's picking probably the weakest of all champions. How about that? Hey, how about that? That's the new narrative. I want these guys to cherry pick Dimitri Bivol because he's the easy opponent. How about that? No, you don't want. Oh, yeah, still want. Oh, you still want Canelo. You want Canelo. You don't respect him to move up, but you want him to be un abusador to pick the little. Y'all want to go back to the 160. All of a sudden, Canelo is not on the pound for pound list. He's still undisputed, man. Right? Punch, what it do, my bro? What's good, Tony? Tony in the building. What's good, man? Brian in the building. What's good? What's good? So you got these project elevator piss smelling motherfuckers talking about Canelo. Talk to me about your favorite fighter right now. Let's pull the resume out. How about that? Let's compare who you like to Canelo Alvarez. I know you don't like Dimitri Bivol because you ain't never pump him. He was a bum. He was a Euro bum. So don't tell me you like Dimitri Bivol. So let me see. Compare him. El Pacastran, preach punt. They don't know boxing. Canelo was the biggest star. Still, he just needs to stay at 168 and understand that his body and high at 168. You know what? I think that Canelo Alvarez is good enough. I think Canelo Alvarez is great enough to go back into the drawing board and do what he do and make the adjustments to come and compete at a higher level. But I also think that Dimitri Bivol could also go to the drawing board and even do better. You know what I'm saying? But that's what great fighters do. And I believe that Canelo Alvarez is a great fighter. And I believe that once before he went to the drawing board and better himself after the Mayweather. He's only 31 years old. Let me tell y'all this, folks. Let me tell y'all this. Joe Duda, he said, where is Canelo pound for pound now? Is Bivol pound for pound now? Yes, he's on my pound for pound list. I like that, Joe. I'm going to put my pound for pound list right now, but let me give you a little bit of an intro. I already put the list and I'm going to put it up right now. But give me a second. But I got it already, my brother. Canelo Alvarez, still undisputed, so he don't leave the pound for pound list. Is he number one? No. Mr. A-Team said, in the UFC, Israel, Adesanya fought for light heavyweight and lost, but went back to his division to reign and still kicking butt. Yeah, we know that. We know that Canelo Alvarez is the best at 160. We know that Canelo Alvarez is the best at 168. He's undisputed. Canelo Alvarez already knew I'm the best at 160. I'm the best at 168. Shit, let me go up. Is it Canelo Alvarez's fault that he has separated himself from his contemporaries? That he the one that got to move up? Canelo Alvarez got to fight Charlo. Canelo Alvarez got to fight Benavidez. Canelo Alvarez got to fight Andre. Canelo Alvarez has to fight Triple G. Canelo Alvarez has to fight Bivol, Joe Smith, Beterbiev, go to the cruiserweight. And people was talking before that fight that he might have to fight Alexander Usyk. They want Canelo Alvarez to eat all the food in Thanksgiving because he's that great. You don't hate Canelo Alvarez. You want Canelo Alvarez to fight your favorite fighter. You don't give a damn about computer raw. You only want to bring it up for no reason. Before the Bivol, all you was bringing up was Floyd Mayweather. That's what you was bringing up. To shame Canelo Alvarez. Huh? It's the only way. El Pacastrán exactly punched. Dímelo, mi hermano, ¿verdad? I'm going to tell you like this. Canelo Alvarez could retire right now. He's a walking Hall of Famer going straight to they got a red carpet with flowers laid out. Boom, walking to the Hall of Famer. I'm going to tell you like this. Most other fighters right now could retire right now, get another career, and still can't do what Canelo Alvarez is doing. That's how much he separated himself. Yeah, I'm going to repeat. The fighters that you want Canelo to fight, that you try to shame him with, they could retire right now. Retire right now. Do a whole career again and still can't match halfway of what Canelo Alvarez has done. Tell me. They could do a whole nother career. They could run it back and still won't do half of what Canelo Alvarez has done. Maybe they can have 3 tries of their career and accomplish the same shit they accomplished and still won't match up to Canelo Alvarez. That's how good Canelo Alvarez has been. That's how good Canelo Alvarez is. That's how much he has separated himself from his contemporaries. Vamos a hablar de verdad, de boxeo. Vamos a hablar de verdad. Are you doing no Spanish, motherfucker? You have a smartphone. Translate, motherfuckers. Ustedes si no saben español. Vamos huevazo todito. You bitter. You yama. Yo, these haters are so bitter like a bitter baby mama in family court. You got nothing to celebrate. Huh? Canelo Alvarez lost. What you celebrating about now? Huh? What you gonna celebrate now? Where we going now? Huh? Are you going to Juneteenth? You going to Jamal Charlo versus Sulecki? Or are you going to the fight of David Benavidez? And shout out to these fighters. I like these fighters. I like Jamal Charlo. I like David Benavidez. Y'all know I like Demetrius Andre. That's my guy. Y'all know I didn't want to see the trilogy with Triple G. I love fighters. I ain't one of these channels that just live to break and devalue and discredit these fighters. No, esos son esos pendejos. Huh? Nah. We praise these fighters. But there's levels to this game. Some others have accomplished more. Do I want to see these fights? I want to see the fight. So now, Canelo Alvarez, damn, yo. He need to go back to 168. He need to go back to 168. I like to see a fight with him with David Benavidez. But even if he fight David Benavidez, what is he gaining? So I understand when he went back up. I understand that. I didn't even think that he needs to go back down, but it'll be a good fight. I want to see him fight, with Canelo Alvarez and my guy did. I've been supporting since day one, Demetrius Andre. I want to see that fight. I feel they fucked up at 160, his business handlers. Canelo's business handlers as well. But to shame. Canelo Alvarez could go to the rematch, lose again. He's still better than these motherfuckers. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest. Y'all still waiting for payday. What does he going to do? Watch boxing. They forget about the mother punch is celebrating man's loss. A wise man said he feels good when Eddie Hearn takes a loss. Smash the like button. Vamos a hablar de estos pendejos aquí, Lo mal parido. Some of these motherfuckers just hate Canelo Alvarez because they racist themselves. Hmm? Hating because he racist. Because y'all racist. Hey, y'all hate because y'all favorite fighter can't win good fights or can't get good fights. Still begging panhandlers. Panhandlers, ustedes son como un bong in the train station. Así, hey, Jay, please, Canelo, please, give me a chance at me, please, dame un chance, please. Give me chance, please. Yo, come here, man, my man, please, give me a chance, man. Just, please, give me a chance. A casual fan didn't know how good Bivol was. I think Tom, but cherry pick gone wrong. Bivol is a beast, and Canelo still beat anyone below 175. Drago is a beast. Yeah, we get hype. People saying, "Oh shit, yeah, as a Canelo Alvarez, yeah, we get hype." The great white hype is over, huh? The great white hype is over. No, ese tipo es mexicano y ese tipo es latino, par de mamagüevazos usted, Ese tipo es latino, lo respeta como es. The great white hype. You're talking about the great white hype. Y'all racist, y'all don't even know who y'all hate. That's why y'all hate him so much, because you wanted to identify Canelo Alvarez to the people that did harm to your people. You saw Canelo Alvarez like he was a KKK motherfucker. Huh? What the fuck are you talking about? The great white hype is over. Huh? What the hell are you talking about? That's why you hate Canelo Alvarez? Because when you look at Canelo Alvarez, you look at him like them dirty murderers back in the days that slave people, raped a woman. That's how you look at Canelo Alvarez. You can't even identify yourself that even a Mexican is actually is poorer than your ass. Or you can identify that a Mexican people stole America from them. But you want to identify, you hate that white skin so much that you don't even care who's white. Let me tell you something like this, you Bomber Jones, you racist motherfucker. See, my son, blue eyes, blonde hair, and pale skin. But look at me, motherfucker. You run that great white hope, that cracker shit around my son, I will bing, bing, boom, boom, boom. Your racist ass. The fuck out of here. That's why they hate Canelo Alvarez. They want to identify him with this, with that. That's the master. Huh? That's a master. That's a slave owner. That's why they hate Canelo Alvarez. Estúpido. And that's how they see these racist motherfuckers. I know they're going to be like, hey, yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean? You know, man, black people can't be racist. Man, anybody could be racist. Or maybe you look at Canelo Alvarez and you look at you know how they had Mexican jokes, mow my lawn. And when you go to work, that Mexican that was mowing your lawn was piping your wife like that. Bing, 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 toma mami, toma te taco, coño, te barrito, coño. Why he come? He got your lady speaking Spanish now. Oh, baby. Hey, papi. Oh, yeah. My husband is coming out maybe at 5. Sigue. Well, that's what it is. Chill that Mexican motherfucker to mow the lawn. That guy mowing your wife's behind. Secándole. Tu mujer le está sacando la leche a ese mexicano. Maldito palomo. Es un palomo ahí mismito. Este tigre es un palomo. Espera. Ese tigre palomo, palomazo, ese tigre. El mexicano, la mujer le está sacando la leche al mexicano. Ay, se lo está sacando la leche. Ay. Oh, shit. You wonder why she likes to listen to Aventura. Por tu maldito. When you be coming in the house, hey yo, his girl be coming in the house and she's mopping the floor, right? She's mopping the floor and she's playing this. Por tu maldito amor, tengo terminando tantas penas. He's like, hey yo, woman, what you listening to that bullshit? It was my playlist and shit like that. I didn't even know why it's there. Por tu maldito amor. Hey, yo, woman, what the fuck is that? What you playing? Shit like that. I don't know. The kids be playing with my playlist. I don't know what the fuck. He's a Fernando guy. Who this Fernando guy? You silly mother effers. He said pure white. That's what I mean. That's the racism. They look at Canelo like they look at a white guy, like if he was the slave owner. That's why these motherfuckers out here hate Canelo. He said, you use the word racist so freely. Give the definition of racist. Press. Yeah, the definition of racism. You know the definition of racism. You know it. You know it. Don't you need me to educate you now? Let's keep it real. Benavidez, Andre, Charlo, and Triple G would have never moved up to fight before. Being great means taking risk. Trendsetter. Yeah. Taking risks right there. Racist haters, that's what they hug punch. You know what it is. Bunch of racist motherfuckers, man. That's what it is. And I'm just talking about YouTube because YouTube is a whole different type of shit. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is a whole different type of shit. Like outside of YouTube, when you look at regular fans, now they don't talk about that shit. Some of these fans are still mad about Deontay Wilder too. Same people, same call. They just mad. They got something to celebrate. I told you so. Shit, man, I had a bad fucking 20 months, man, with the Deontay Wilder shit. You just mad that Canelo Alvarez fans ain't bitter like other fanboys. You just mad because we know we like this. Yo, Canelo Alvarez got his ass whooped. Canelo Alvarez got outboxed, got outclassed. He was the smaller guy. Bivol was good. He beat him with a large margin. You see, we could say that. We could say that. Other fan base, they'd be like, no, it was glove game. No. Tyson Fury cheated, yo. Tyson Fury, no. Shit, it's egg waste, yo. It's egg waste, though. It's egg waste. No. Mark Breland, that's other fan base that y'all were fucking dead. Y'all were degrade and devalue an American treasure because y'all was so invested on. No, Mark Breland spiked this water, yo. Nah, man, I'm telling you, man. I'm saying it was Poland Spring, and then it was Essentials. I don't know what the fuck he had in there, shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Ain't no way Tyson Fury. Ain't no that dude with love handles gonna beat no Deontay Wilder. Get the fuck out of here. Nah. They look at Tyson Fury like Canelo Alvarez's cousins. Hey, man. No, man. No. Man. They mad. Don't worry. We're not gonna blame it that the mariachi band, the trumpet didn't blow the ear of Canelo Alvarez. We ain't gonna come with an excuse like that. You ain't gonna hear a Canelo Alvarez say, nah, the Canelo Alvarez lost because you remember when he was coming out the ring walk and there was a lot of flames and stuff and there was a lot of things was popping and there was a lot of smoke and it went into his thing, his mouth. So by the time he went into the ring, you know what I'm saying, all that got clogged up in his lungs and that's why he was probably tired after the third round because that smoke, you know what I'm saying? The ring walk, the smoke, the low fire thing, the trumpet was man loud. It actually busted his eardrum. You know what I'm saying? I even thought that I see blood coming out his ear because I believe that it was the trumpet. That guy was playing so close to Canelo Alvarez, that trumpet. Y'all mad because Canelo fans ain't delusional like that? Huh? dice Canelo? Everyone wants a payday. Who's going to challenge Bivol? Fight each other? Nobody. Yeah. Who's going to be the guy that be like, nah, not Canelo. Nah, I want Bivol. Nah, let me get him. Nah, Canelo, let me get Bivol. Nah, fuck that. Fuck Canelo now. How about you call Bivol now? Nah. Y'all don't want that payday, right? Y'all don't want that payday. Y'all don't want that risk? No. Y'all don't want that. Oh, tú quieres que Canelo hace un abusador. He said, look. He said Canelo lost to a nobody. So let's ask the racist guy, Bomber Jones. Well, who you want Canelo Alvarez to fight? Says he a nobody, and let me know who's a champion that you want him to fight. Let me know, and tell me what they have done, so you could be like, oh shit. Now they are somebody compared to what Bivol is. If Bivol is nobody, tell me that's somebody. If Bivol is a nobody, Bomber Jonas, you tell me that's somebody. Come on, man. Come on. We got no damn time around here, damn Bomber Jonas. Come on, man. Tell us. Come on, Alabama boy. Tell us. If Bivol is a nobody, son, tell me. Then who's somebody? Come on. I'm waiting on you. You got a Metro PCS and taking a long time. Stay on top. Give the definition. Stay off my dick. I'll give you a definition of that. Hey, I'm talking to you, Bomber Jonas. Come on, Alabama boy. Come on. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't come with your boy. Boy. He said Charles Spence. Bomber Jonas, I'm gonna tell you something. Canelo Alvarez will make Earl Spence eat with a straw when he finished with an Earl Spence. You heard what I'm saying? Take this to the bank. If Canelo Alvarez will ever fight Earl Spence, he will make Earl Spence eat from a straw. If Canelo Alvarez ever fight Earl Spence, Canelo Alvarez gonna be like, Ferrari, what the fuck? Ferrari, Canelo, Ferrari, Saul, Ferrari, Canelo Alvarez. This guy wants Earl Spence to retire. He wants Earl Spence to get an ass whooping. You want Earl Spence to come up 17 pounds to get an ass whooping. You're crazy, Bomber Jonas. I don't know what they got down there in Alabama. I don't know what they got down there in Alabama. Why you digging on at Earl? I ain't digging at Earl, Nas. Weight classes for a reason. You guys are smelling paint. You guys is smelling paint. Look, right now we talking about Canelo Alvarez, weight class for a reason, right? Weight class for a reason. Y'all motherfucker want suicide, man. Y'all so stuck on dummy. You so stuck in being a dummy. Earl Spence that never fought above 147 like that. Earl Spence that been on the same. Earl Spence that got stunned by Emmanuel Lottie. Earl Spence that got stunned by Udanius Ugas. You think Canelo Alvarez? Yeah, how about that? Bring. Don't see. Earl Spence the truth. Three belt holder in the welterweight. Undefeated, pound for pound fighter. You guys don't respect Earl Spence. You're not a fan of Earl Spence. You're not a fan of Earl Spence. Put it this way. Canelo Alvarez actually did Earl Spence and PBC a favor. Let me get the harder opposition. Huh? If Canelo Alvarez would have picked Earl Spence, then guess what? We probably would never see Bud Crawford and Earl Spence. Canelo Alvarez did him a favor. I think Canelo Alvarez is a game, huh? And that's what I mean. The same people that will be like, hey, yo, Earl Spence, how about Canelo Alvarez? He fought a bum in Bivol. Who do you want to fight? Earl Spence. He said, okay. Come up. Come up. Oh man, put it this way, man. Pick your man up. He done. I don't know who third coast. Who done? Who's done? Who's done? You ain't sounding like yourself right now. Punish. What you mean sounding like myself? I'm sounding no. See, we're sounding like ourselves. I sound like me. I sound very good. See, we don't sound bitter like y'all motherfuckers. That's what it is. We don't come with excuses. We don't come with glove gates. We don't come with egg weights. We don't come with costumes. We don't come with the mariachi band blowing in the trumpet blowing on his ear. We don't talk about excuses. We know boxing. We will say to Canelo, you got outboxed. Get back into the drawing board and get better. Everybody knows, so come with a better game plan, and then we'll still cheer so he could come back strong. You motherfuckers will be like, no, Tyson Fury's a cheater. Tyson Fury's a cheater, man. No. He cheated egg weights. And look at the glove. You see the glove? You see it was kind of big. Mira, señor. No, así no. Nah, we're not like that, my brother. Nah, man. Y'all on some Bellevue shit, bro. How do you want? You call him a cheater. Y'all like to say, oh, he on PEDs, but y'all want him to fight the guy that weighs the guy that weighs 21 pounds lighter. And y'all want Canelo Alvarez to fight him. Demetrius Boo Boo. Shout out to Demetrius. You don't respect all Canelo stands, though. I don't know. The score that judges gave were whack. Hell yeah. I agree with that, man. 115, 113 across the board, and then every judge had the same exact round, and they gave 4 rounds to Canelo. The first 4 rounds, nah. That was bullshit. You see how we say it? Hey, yo, all the judges gave 4 rounds to Canelo Alvarez. Had the same scorecard, same rounds. That was bullshit. Bullshit. BS. You see how we could say it? You see how we could say it freely? You see how we could break it down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively? The judges were bullshit. For bullshit, bullcrap. And it happened under the WBA once again. Bullshit. Canelo Alvarez got outboxed. Canelo Alvarez got outclassed. Dimitri Bivol neutralized every offensive weapon of Canelo Alvarez. Yeah, he fought strong, but he couldn't do nothing to Dimitri Bivol. He fought a smart fight, an intellect fight. He fought like he executed the game plan and did a wonderful job versus a all-time great, versus the pound for pound. Once pound for pound number 1, libra por libra numero 1. Bravo to Dimitri Bivol. We applaud Dimitri Bivol. We give him credit, unlike y'all motherfuckers who cry and bitch and act like bitter baby mamas. Family court. Why y'all can't say it like us? Huh? Why y'all can't say it like us? If I ask you a question, hey, yo, you think that Tyson Fury cheated? Y'all still be like, I mean, that was in the past. Oh man. Well, let me see. Smash the light, but he lost fair and square. We lost fair and square. Yo, punch in the ring. So made no excuses about the fight out of the ring. He said Dimitri only won 4 rounds. What up with that? Hey, Brian, you know what I'm saying? And this is Canelo Alvarez getting criticized for him thinking that Dimitri Bivol just only won 4 rounds. Yeah, he's getting his critique. No, Canelo Alvarez, no, my friend. Canelo, no, ese tipo outboxed you, my friend. But you still the man in the sport of boxing. He's still undisputed. We could see. We're not about, this channel ain't about crash motherfuckers. This is not about bragging rights like a lot of motherfuckers out here. Huh? I'm the biggest Canelo fan, but I had a 9-3 in shock. Good score, 117, 111. I think that's yo, Jose, 117, 111 to me was the perfect score. The perfect score. If somebody had a 118, 110, I wouldn't even argue that. Somebody had a 116, 112, I wouldn't even, that was my scorecard. And I had 116, 112, or 117, 111 because I gave Canelo a swing round. So 117, 111, perfect. Perfect. 116, 112, good. 118, 110, I won't even argue with that shit. I won't even argue if people just gave Canelo Alvarez 2 rounds. I won't even argue it. I won't even argue. 115, 113, nah, no, senor. No, no. And even though that it was 10-2 for some, 9-3 for some, 6-4 for some, even it was still competitive. He was still trying. He just couldn't. He couldn't start his offensive if he couldn't hit the body. He was catching it out with his elbow. He got frustrated around the 4th and 5th round when he was trying to touch the elbow, and it was and Bivol did a hell of a job blocking with the elbow, and stuff like that. Did a wonderful job. He did what actually Chocolatito does it in the inside. Chocolatito know how to catch punches with his elbow, beautiful, and then boom, hit him with that little short uppercut and things of that nature. Canelo Alvarez tried, but there was no type of adjustments. After the 4th round, I believe it was the 4th round, Bivol started moving, and he switched it on Canelo Alvarez. So now that Canelo Alvarez was trying to get used to in the 4th round, Bivol did a wonderful job, and then he started being on his toes. He was willing to go. Let's go. Let's do this like Triple G and like you did with Triple G. Let's go toe-to-toe. Let's go the first 3 rounds, and then Bivol started boxing using his feet. I said, wow, yeah, he switched on him. Good looking out, Jose. Good looking out. He switched on him, and then Canelo Alvarez had to adjust to that style. And then when Canelo Alvarez won, I believe it was the 8th or 9th round, then Bivol switched on him again. And then now he said, nah, let's go back to the first couple of rounds. And boom, now he's like, let's go. Now he said it was a combination, and now Canelo Alvarez had to adjust to that. You feel me? When Canelo, and I said he is a yin yang fighter. When Canelo, when Bivol was wanting to fight on the inside, Canelo Alvarez was like, oh, I fight you. Then when Canelo Alvarez wanted him to come, I said, nah, man, I'll box you. No, you come to the middle of the ring in the 5th round. Now you come in the middle of the ring, motherfucker. I'm outboxing you. I dictate the pace. He dictated the pace, effective aggression, threw more punches, landed more punches. Dimitri Bivol won in every facet of the game. Beautiful work by Dimitri Bivol. And that even makes boxing even good, because now you add in another quality pound for pound. Now we looking at the pound for pound list and we like, shit, who the fuck we gonna take out? Damn. Boxing is good. We're boxing fans first. You know the best fights are the rematches? Do I want to see a rematch with Canelo? Yes, I would like to see it, but I would love to see the undisputed. I want to see Bivol, the winner of Joe Smith Jr., even though that we already seen that fight. But if it's Beterbiev and Bivol, woo, September or October, beautiful fight. Beautiful fight. I also feel like it was effed up. No matter what's going on in the politics of in the world, Dimitri Bivol, who was the champion, his national anthem should have played yesterday. His national anthem should have played yesterday. No matter what's going on in the world, because this is what we got. This is what we love about sports. That in that 3 hours, 2 hours of a sport event, that's when we take politics away. That's when we just focus on being entertained. I think boxing did a horrible job of not playing his national anthem. He is the champion. It doesn't matter, because there's a lot of Russian people that is not happy what's going on. Not everybody feels the same way that Punani feels. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody feels the same way Punani feels. But still, you got to pay his national anthem. He's the champion. I think that was effed up. I'll be mad if they don't play our national anthem over there. Oh, say, can you see? All right. Oh, say, can you motherfucking see? Facts, Mo. Leave the pilots at our box, and they should have played his national anthem. I agree with that. They should have played his national anthem. But maybe I'm Russian. I agree, punt. There you go, right, Taylor Bell? That's what we love sport. When things happen in 9/11, sports is the one that actually let me tell you something about sports right quick. Even when when America was really in oppressing the people, racism and things of that nature, when it was really, 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 y'all know that the the oppressed, just how it was horrible out here. Sports is what actually bring people together. Sports, baseball, you know what I'm saying? Jackie Robinson bring people together. Sports bring people together. You know what I'm saying? I think sports did more of the healing than anything else. Sports did that. Sports did that. 9/11 happened. Hopkins, who was it? Trinidad? Was it Trinidad versus Hopkins? Or if it was Trinidad versus Roy Jones Jr., was it Hopkins versus Trinidad? The Yankees versus, I believe, the Diamondbacks. Sports bring the people together, made us forget about what the hell is going on in the world. You know? So yesterday was supposed to be like, hey, yo, we with you. Because there's Russian people that's also suffering out there. They don't like what's going on. You know what I'm saying? They don't agree what's going on. Nobody agree what's going on, man. Nobody agrees on war. It's unfortunate. It's build the world, but nobody agrees on that shit. So why you make a Dmitry Bivol feel like he's the bad guy? That was whack. The WBA, you should be ashamed of yourself. Mendoza, that's your champion, Mendoza. That's your champion that you disrespected. But here we go. So smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all haters, y'all all backwards, man. Us as boxing fans, why are you in it for boxing? Because I'm a boxing fan, bro. Hardcore boxing fan. Love it. Love the modern day wars, modern day gladiators. Some people like this skill, whatever. But fighters are special human beings, bro. Canelo Alvarez has voided the frustration of the boxing fans. We say we want fighters to fight like back in the days. Canelo Alvarez fights and he's active and he's fighting champions. They say there's a myth. Oh, you get rich, you sleeping on silk sheets. My man, Canelo Alvarez walk on silk. And still hungry. Still a good ambassador. And also give back to the young fighters. Don't matter what color you are, what race you are. He'll tell you Gervonta Tank Davis is one of my favorite fighters. He'll tell you, he'll be like, hey, yo, Teofimo Lopez, come to the podium. Let's take a picture together on my highest moment. He will work with Ryan Garcia. He will talk about young fighters more than the current fighter because he understands he's going to leave and then the new crop is going to hold it down. And he's doing a wonderful job. So he could, when he leaves, it leads to a better boxing. We see fighters going after champion. People like to criticize. Oh, let's say a Teofimo Lopez fought Lomachenko in 16 fights. But then he's looking up to Canelo. Oh, shit, man, I want to do what he doing, bro. Y'all can make fun of Oscar Valdez, but Oscar Valdez fought Miguel Berchelt where everybody thought that he was going to get knocked out. And then he fought Shakur Stevenson. Let's give credit to Shakur Stevenson, hearing to Oscar Valdez back-to-back. These fighters, y'all hate that these fighters love Canelo Alvarez. But guess what? They're motivated by Canelo Alvarez as well. The young fighters, not even these prime fighters, no. They was motivated by Floyd Mayweather. These young fighters right here, they're motivated by Canelo Alvarez. And this is why at the young age, you see Shakur Stevenson doing what he's doing at the age of 23. You see Devin Haney going to be going to Australia, giving up all the terms to go and fight George Kambosos. You see Teofimo Lopez, Richard Comey, and then fight Lomachenko. These young crop fighters that y'all hate when Canelo Alvarez is fighting, they praise Canelo Alvarez and they want to follow in his footsteps because Canelo Alvarez is raising the bar to challenge yourself. Y'all hate that. Motherfuckers want to start hating, but was complaining at the same time. I never heard in boxing, in my life in boxing, I never heard or begged the heavier fighter to go down and fight the younger fighter and fight the lighter fighter. Never in my life in boxing. Did you ever hear Hagler go down to welterweight and fight Leonard? Or did everybody move up to fight Hagler? Did everybody move up to fight at Hagler? Yeah, we will give credit for Errol Spence for moving up to fight Canelo. But you going to shame Canelo if he says, I don't want to fight the little guy? I ain't going to fight the little guy. I still got more to gain. I'm going up. I ain't looking down. I'm going up. You make no sense. Then comprehension, my brother. You suffer from what? Tell me. Speak to us. Tell me why I don't make sense. Speak to us. City made music production. Hope you got good beats. You want me to promote you? Everybody get your beats and your music. If you're a songwriter, the city made music production. Talk to me. Where we don't make sense. Yeah, he's scared because he put hands on Floyd. I don't know. You was talking to me. You're talking to somebody else. You make an excuse. Hold on. We got. Let's have a look. You make an excuse for who? For who? Who we make an excuse? I don't know if you're talking to somebody in the chat. I just looked at the chat, be like, hey, yo, what's going on? Your beats not hitting. Time for a job. Devin said you a hater. Errol hurt Floyd. He not fighting him. Can you show us the we have so many stories about the sparring. Can you show us the tape, please? For how many years we've been talking about this? People have been talking about Errol Spence and everybody, and there's people that be talking about like, hey, yo, you should have seen what Errol Spence did to Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? He hurt him and shit like that. Can you show us where's the tape, please? Show us the world. Can you send us the link? Please show us the link of where Errol Spence hurt Floyd Mayweather. Please, please. I want to see it. I can show you. Can you put the link? Put the link up. We want to see it. We want to see the sparring session. Hey, yo, Mark Nash, I think Charles Dawson went down and wait to face Andre Ward. He lost, but he didn't lose his titles in the bigger weight. I'm saying, shout out to Mark Nash. Everybody subscribe to Mark Nash. Everybody subscribe to my brother Shadow Ghost Punch. People so extreme on both sides, though. People are in denial that Canelo lost and others celebrating his loss, trying to take away from his accomplishment. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. There's crazy. Look, just like there's great Manny Pacquiao fans, there's Pac-Tarts. Just like there's great Floyd Mayweather fans, then there's Flomos. I'm hearing now people calling these guys Earl sexuals now. And there's some good, respectable fans of Errol Spence. Now what they call it, but like I don't know. There's certain fans that is extremist. You got the Deontay Wilder fans, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Deontay Wilder fan, but the fans went so extreme in these platforms that I don't even sound like a Deontay Wilder fan. Y'all just, I'm sorry, Wilder, I can't hang with them, bro. Can you put the link? Canelo put up a valiant effort, man, from 140 to 175 is incredible. Facts. But Mark Nash, some people understand boxing. Some people understand the risk. Some people don't want to understand the risk. Mark Nash, this guy said he wants to see Errol Spence and Canelo. So now you want Canelo to really. I don't think at this point the boxing world wants to see Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. Errol Spence is not even the king at welterweight. What the fuck? I don't even think he could be Bud. Maybe it's because of that. Because maybe I got Bud being Earl Spence. That if you can't even beat Bud, I don't want you in the ring. I value Earl Spence. I don't want his career to end right now. Huh? I value Earl. You guys are when you want Earl. No. Now, if you are the king and you beat the best in your division, you see how Canelo Alvarez, he beat the best in 168. He's undisputed, so might as well move up. Just like Bud Crawford, undisputed at 140, he moved up to welterweight. Just like if Jermell Charlo wins undisputed versus Brian Castano, yeah, we will be like, all right, what's next? 160. Earl Spence still got to deal with Bud Crawford, the guy that's pound for pound better than him in everybody's list. He still got to deal with Bud, brother. Don't you talk no Earl Spence and Canelo Alvarez to me. Go deal with Bud. You deal with Bud, and maybe we could see. And maybe you go to 154 and you deal with Jermell Charlo if he beats him. Maybe if Brian Castano beats Jermell, then you go and get his on Brian Castano. And then you go, yeah, you don't you just skip into a Canelo Alvarez. Nah. I don't want that for Earl. I don't want that for Earl. He could carve his own legacy without Canelo Alvarez. And this is what it is. A lot of these people, a lot of these fighters have the opportunity to carve their own legacy. Y'all pressuring these fighters to take, no. Earl Spence is doing a wonderful job carving his own legacy without Manny Pacquiao, without Canelo Alvarez. Jermell Charlo at 154 doing a wonderful job carving his own legacy. Got one belt to go. If Brian Castano, I'm going for Jermell Charlo. I think Jermell Charlo is going to stop Brian Castano. But he's carving his own legacy. We would love Jermell Charlo. We would love Demetrius Andrade to carve their own legacy. That's why I want Triple G and Jermell Charlo with Triple G or Demetrius Andrade. I don't want to see no trilogy with Canelo Alvarez. And matter of fact, that's probably the only good thing that, in my opinion, that was good. Is that now I didn't want to see no trilogy with Triple G and Canelo Alvarez. I want to see Triple G fight Demetrius Andrade. He step inside the ring, Triple G. You getting a pass, Triple G. All these media outlets and stuff like that, you giving Triple G a pass. You want Canelo Alvarez to keep on doing the dirty work. Now, you got some work to do in middleweight division, Mr. Triple G. You got work to do. No, you ain't fighting no Canelo Alvarez. You fighting Jermell Charlo. You ain't fighting no Canelo Alvarez. You fighting Demetrius Andrade. That shit past sale, brother. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. We keep it on boxing, logically, and objectively. I want to see undisputed at light heavyweight. Canelo Alvarez, maybe go to 168, fight David Benavidez. David Benavidez, you got Lemieux. You beat him, then you become mandatory to WBC. I want to see Demetrius Andrade, but wanted to see Demetrius Andrade versus Zach Parker, and I wish he would have won that, and he would have been the WBO interim, and probably I want to see the WBO versus the WBC interim. It would have been David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade, and then the winner gets Canelo Alvarez and stuff like that. Maybe I want to see that. He said, now you talking. What am I talking about? I'm talking like a straight up hardcore boxing fan. I just gave you a bunch of matchups. Legacy matchups that had nothing to do really with Canelo Alvarez, Brian Castano, Jermell Charlo, Triple G versus Jermell Charlo, or Demetrius Andrade, and the winner fight for undisputed at the middleweight. Then you got the welterweight division, the most ass fight and the most asked fight in boxing is Bud Crawford and Earl Spence. I'm talking like a real fan right here of boxing. Y'all motherfuckers just want Canelo Alvarez to do all the fucking job. Why Canelo Alvarez don't fight him? 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 Man, Canelo Alvarez right now, Curry Todd right now, he'll first battle Hall of Fame, and what everybody else is going to be doing. Motherfuckers, y'all just walking into a channel that don't boxing. Let me see. But I ain't front nobody. He was losing against Sean Porter in the 10th round. Charlo scared. Triple G Charlo, period. That's what I'm talking about. Now we talking. Let's ask for those fights. So Canelo, okay, Bivol is the face of boxing, a true professional champ Z. He's one of the face of boxing, and that makes boxing even greater. That makes boxing even greater. You know how beautiful boxing is. Now let me give you my pound for pound, my new pound for pound list, y'all. Y'all could agree, disagree, just my opinion. We could tweak it. You know why? Because I like to share I like to share boxing knowledge with other boxing knowledge. Unboxing logically and objectively. This is my new pound for pound. Is it perfect? Is it the right? I don't think that no pound for pound is actually perfect, but could it be good that it's understandable and I could break it down? Let me share with y'all my new pound for pound. My new pound for pound list. Here we go. Number 1, Alexander Usyk. Number 1. Number 2, Naoya Inoue, the 3-division world champion. The currently unified champion going to be fighting the legend again. Nonito Donaire to capture 3 world titles in his 3rd division. We got Canelo Alvarez, who lost to Dimitri Bivol, moved up, fighting the champion, the undefeated champion, Dimitri Bivol. Canelo Alvarez stays at number 3. Number 4, the 3-division world champion under 140 undisputed, currently the WBO champion in the welterweight division, and Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed. Well, I forgot to mention Alexander Usyk, undisputed at cruiserweight. Got the 3 titles in the heavyweight division. Let's not forget that. Undefeated as well. Josh Taylor, the undisputed at 140 by being the likes top 4 140 pounder, being the likes Regis Prograis, Jose Ramirez, Postal. Here we go. We got Earl the True Spence, the 3-belt holder in the welterweight division, beating the likes of Sean Porter, beating the likes of Danny Silva Garcia, beating the likes of Kell Brook when he was in his prime, but he lost to Triple G and stuff like that. Beating who else? Beat Yordenis Ugas. Then we move up to Jamel Charlo. Jamel Charlo, the 3-belt holder, going to fight Brian Castano, WBO, that has fought Chisora, fought Lara, has beaten Charles Hadley in his prime, has beaten also Trout, has beaten Jason Rosario, who beat J Rock, has beaten Tony Harrison. Right now, 3-belt holder. We moving on to number 8, the guy that beat Canelo Alvarez, Dimitri Bivol. Dimitri Bivol beat Canelo Alvarez, still undefeated, still got his title, and still WBA 175-pounder. We got Juan Francisco Estrada, a living legend, beat Chocolatito, but we want to see that right back. We could have added Chocolatito back, but it is what it is. Number 10, we got Shakur Stevenson, who's new on my pound for pound list. That two-time 2-division world champion, currently super featherweight, unified champion, beating Jamal Heron and Oscar Valdez back to back. That's my pound for pound list. I had to take out Ioka out, and I had to take out Stephen Fulton and slip in Dimitri Bivol and Shakur Stevenson as my new pound for pound list. There you go. You made a good point earlier. People hate Canelo like they enslaved their ancestors, bro. Facts, I'm telling you, bro. They hate him just like that. It's crazy. Can we tweak it? Yeah, I could tweak that. Hey, low, high, low, D-man, low, Mr. Moonshine Boxing Sense into you. That's what I'm talking about, man. Knocking boxing sense into you, the slogan. Good list. Thank you. What's good, Punch? God bless, bro. What's good, Zor? What's good? Tyson Fury's not on the pound for pound list for a reason. I don't really do the heavyweight pound for pound list. I put Alexander Usyk because Alexander Usyk came from the cruiserweight division into the heavyweight division. So he's a 2-division unified champion, undisputed at cruiserweight, still undefeated, and beat, you could say at the time, top 2 heavyweights of this generation, probably. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, didn't fight Deontay Wilder, but he's beat Anthony Joshua, took the belts from him, and got to give credit where credit is due. Moved up like 20, 30 pounds to fight Anthony Joshua, and you got to give him credit for that. Only reason Alan Maddox said, only reason Duck Nello went up if he lost his own weight class. It looks bad, Nello, but now his delusional fan base gets used excuse after excuse. I want Punch. I'm here for my crow. Good looking out, Alan Maddox. I want to know what's the excuses. I know Canelo Alvarez said he felt he won the fight. Normally, a lot of fighters will say that, but hold on, let me get this thing out. Yeah, what do you mean, Duck Nello? What do you mean about Duck Nello? I want to know Duck Nello because a duck wouldn't be walking Hall of Famer right now. Who he ducked? Who Canelo Alvarez ducked? Tell me any pound for pound fighter that he ducked. He said, I agree with that. I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying I want to see certain fights. I wanted to see Demetrius Andre and Canelo Alvarez at 160. I wanted to see that. And I think that Golden Boy promotion fucked up on the paperwork. The extension, they should have even looked at Sergey Derevchenko and deal with. And that's why Canelo Alvarez was mad at the beginning of his relationship, his bad relationship with Golden Boy Promotions. He said, drop Canelo to number 10. For what? He's still undisputed. Drop him to 10 because of what? He moved up and lost to a champion. He ain't moved up and fought a 40 ranked fighter. Talking drop Canelo Alvarez. Again, Canelo Alvarez could retire right now, walking Hall of Famer. You could give, you could give Canelo Alvarez, he could retire right now, and make the Charlos of the world. They could do another career and still won't match up to Canelo Alvarez. Tell me who Canelo Alvarez ducked that was a pound for pound fighter. Canelo should retire Floyd style. Then what? Shit, he'll make everybody fight each other. Maybe he'll make the business handlers. And this ain't going after the fighters because I'm a fan of Demetrius Andre. I like Jamal Charlo. I like David Benavidez. I like all these fighters, man. I might not like the business handlers. It's like I'm a fan of Gervonta Tank Davis. I don't like Mayweather Promotions. I don't like the way they moving them. But I'm a fan of Gervonta Tank Davis. I just don't like Mayweather Promotion, how they moving them. I don't blame it. See me, I don't blame really the fighters. I know a lot of fans, they blame the fighters. I blame the business handlers. I blame they scared. These fighters been fighting since they was kids. They ain't scared of nobody. The business, the men in suits, they scared to lose out on their investments. That's what it is in boxing. Good looking out, M. So. And they older than Canelo. I agree, though. Eno is my motherfucking guy. Okay. The older than Canelo, last time I heard, Canelo ain't fight nobody we wanted to see him. Who's we? Who is we, though? Just say you, right? Just say you, right, Scott Thomas? You don't want people to, you don't want people to put you in a group. Canelo Alvarez, see me? After he became undisputed, I said, shit, you could do whatever you want. Go ahead, fight Makabu if you want. You proven to me. Canelo Alvarez has proven to me that he's the best. He's proven to me that he'll fight champions. He proved it to me, 4-division world champion. He proved it to me with his resume. What you mean that he didn't fight people that ain't fight nobody we wanted him to see fight? Matter of fact, he fought somebody that we wanted to see. We wasn't calling for that was better. Bivol is better than the fighter that we want to see him fight. That you want to see him fight. Now, can you tell me the fight? Can you tell me any fighter? All right, matter of fact, Scott Thomas, who do you want to see Canelo Alvarez fight? Before Bivol. You didn't want to see Canelo Alvarez go for undisputed? You don't want to see that either? A fighter shouldn't go for undisputed? I want to know who's we. You know what I'm saying? Because that's preference. So you could want it. You could want that. I remember they stripped Rigo for daring to be great. Will they do the same to Canelo? Keep the same energy. Boxing is corrupt as fuck. Daryl Alexander. Well, he got what we could say is in 168, Canelo Alvarez has responsibility. The same way I felt about Triple G. Triple G, you got responsibility in 160. I want to see you unify. Stop calling Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez, you were undisputed, 168 champion. You got responsibility. You fought Dimitri Bivol. You lost. Yeah, you got a rematch clause, but I want Bivol to actually go for undisputed. That's where I'm at. So in 168, if he's going back down to the 168, I want Canelo Alvarez to fight David Benavidez. I want Triple G to fight Charlo or Demetrius Andre. Or I want Demetrius Andre to fight Charlo. I want PBC to stop playing game with Demetrius Andre and put Charlo and Demetrius Andre already because y'all just shortchanging purse-wise and legacy-wise. with Jamal Charlo. Good looking out. Good looking out. Work gang, work gang, work gang. Also, Canelo getting praised for losing. No, we praising Dimitri Bivol. And we're saying that Canelo Alvarez could go back to the drawing board. You think that because he lost, you take away out of his greatness? Mike Tyson lost. I ain't take no greatness away from him. Roy Jones Jr.'s lost. I ain't take no greatness away from him. Roberto Duran lost. Sugar Ray Leonard lost. Hagler lost. Hearn lost. Sugar Ray Robinson lost. Hector Camacho lost. Oscar De La Hoya lost. Manny Pacquiao lost. So what you want us to do? Which I want to put him on the dirt, right? Put Canelo in the dirt. Come on, man. Come on, brother. Come on, man. That's how society is. We hate so much. Stop throwing the races around, man. I'm going to throw it. When I see it, I'm going to call it out. When I see it, I'm going to call it out. Canelo Alvarez is the great white hope. Is your great white hope is done. Man, he ain't even white. What are y'all talking about? I'm going to call it out when I see races. And I'm going to keep on calling it out. Everybody else want to call it out. I'm going to call it out too. Yeah. It's like a lot of people racist towards black, a lot of people's racist towards Latinos, a lot of people racist towards Asians, a lot of people, yeah, we're going to call it out every time we see it. I'm going to call it out. I'm going to call it out. Did anyone see Canelo's mom? She had a transformation. I ain't see his mom. I don't talk about Canelo's mom. You're defending Canelo big time, Punch. I defend all fighters, Jose. I defend all fighters, bro. I'm the dude that keep it consistent, bro. I defend all fighters. I could defend Canelo and I could criticize Canelo. I could defend Demetrius Andre and I could criticize Demetrius Andre. I could give Jamal Charlo credit and this is the channel where people go there, subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe, unsubscribe. You know what I don't do, Jose Hernandez? I don't play the people. You know what I'm saying? I don't play the people. I'm not going to say, hey, yo, I'm going to build my channel off Canelo or Wilder or Fury and get the super chats off the people and stuff like that and spin narratives after narratives after narratives and you know what I'm saying? And get these and just to steal and I really be a boxing fan. Nah. I'm a channel that I give credit to Demetrius Andre and give credit to Canelo. Jamal Charlo. Ryan Garcia, remember, over here in this channel, people was mad that I'm giving Ryan Garcia the benefit of the doubt, and people was mad that y'all giving Eddie Reynoso the benefit of the doubt. People's mad that, I'm giving Demetrius Andre the benefit of the doubt. Oh, no, if I talk good about Canelo, that means I can't talk good about Demetrius Andre. Nah, I talk good about Demetrius Andre and Canelo Alvarez. People don't like that because over here in YouTube, it's tribal. It's tribal in YouTube, not me. I keep it unbiased, logically, and objectively. You know what I'm saying? If Canelo fights him on a rematch and wins, that's going to be epic. Too bad people hate so much and will still bring up the loss more than the win. People love to hate on greatness. And look, I'm gonna tell you like this: Canelo Alvarez has way more supporters than haters. It's just in these type of platforms as well. And if you ingrain in the YouTube community and shit like that, you're gonna see more hate than anything because hate sells here in YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? If I praise, look, there's people out here. There's African Americans be like, yo, Punch, you're racist. And there's Latinos. When I said Jamal Charlo beat Brian Castaño, and I say Jamal Charlo's gonna beat Brian Castaño, they call me Latin coon. He said Canelo ain't beating Bivol in the rematch. Now he ain't beating Bivol, right? But I bet there's people are saying that he was cherry picking. He need to get back on meat. If he was on meat, he would have a KO, buddy. Hey, maybe, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this. I used to be vegan, right? The vegan give you so much energy, you feel like you're strong. You're stronger than when you a dairy eater, because the energy makes you feel so good. But it's energy. So now you're not stronger. You know what I'm saying? Being vegan is hard to stay stronger like when you a dairy eater. But the energy that you get by being vegan, you run like hell. You fuck better. Hey, yo, I'm gonna tell you like this, ladies and gentlemen. Look, vegan, shit. I stay erect. Dun, dun, dun. Yo, vegan, you get the best sex life when you a vegan. It gives you so much energy. It makes you feel like you incredible. Yo, my people's like, hey, yo, which you vegan and stuff like that. How do you feel? I'm gonna say it like this, man. For all the guys out there, man. You wanna bing bing like you used to? Be a vegan. Sliding counter said he needs to just stay away from Bivol. His style just all wrong for Saud. I don't think he needs to stay away. Let's give him the chance to go back into the drawing board. I don't want to see him fight. I would like to see the rematch, but I want Bivol to fight the winner of Joe Smith Jr. and Beterbiev. I'm going for undisputed all the time. I want that undisputed fight. You know what I'm saying? I want that undisputed fight. I think it's fair for Bivol. I think it's fair for Beterbiev or Joe Smith Jr. I know Joe Smith already lost to Bivol, but it's just fair. We want to see the undisputed. You know what I'm saying? And if that can't happen, if they could work out something, it is what it is. I wish it doesn't turn out like it was Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, where it kept undisputed because there was a rematch clause. I think that Canelo Alvarez can get all the money he wants. He could pick his opponents too, in which he knows he could get that fight later on. He knows he could get the opportunity to fight even the winner to be of the undisputed. You know what I'm saying? So I think he could get that fight. I don't think he needs to hold Bivol from his pursuit of his own greatness. Because that would be incredible that you beat Canelo Alvarez and then you go fight for undisputed. And let's say Bivol becomes undisputed. Psh, come on, man. That's good. He said, work gang. Canelo did cherry pick him. He said when cherry picking goes wrong. I don't understand. Thank you, but I don't understand that. How did he cherry pick? If Canelo would have picked Charlo or if Canelo would have picked Earl Spence, that would be the most cherry pick ever. How is a 175-pound champion with the pedigree of Bivol a cherry pick? Well, I don't want, yo, that's what I mean. I don't understand. I think y'all add on to the hate. Like, it's like y'all, oh yeah, I don't like Canelo Alvarez, but y'all add on to his say, oh, he cherry pick. Cherry pick? How do you cherry pick Bivol? Please make it make sense for me, my brothers. Please, please, please. How does Canelo Alvarez going after Bivol a cherry pick? I am moving up to a stronger, younger fighter with the pedigree and Olympic pedigree of Bivol. And I'm, y'all bugging now, bro. Y'all bugging now, man. Sometimes the hate gotta make sense, man. Yes, he can cherry pick a underground champ. Underground champ. Because he's not a famous champ. You know, everybody in boxing is underground. You know, everybody, how many stars, how many crossover superstars there is in boxing? Everybody is an underground champ in boxing now. What are you talking about, bro? How the hell is, yo, y'all bugging. That's like saying, yo, that's like saying Earl Spence. That's like saying Earl Spence moving up to 100 to 100 and to 154 and cherry picking Jamel Charlo. Oh shit, he cherry picking Jamel Charlo. That's why he don't want to fight Bud Crawford. Oh, he's cherry picking Jamel Charlo. That's the reason he don't want to fight Keith Thurman. Oh, he's cherry picking Jamel Charlo is the reason why he don't want to fight Brian Castano. I mean, he don't want to fight Boots Ennis. Come on, man. Y'all make no fucking sense, bro. Y'all make no sense. Y'all bugging out. Y'all bugging out, man. Make your hate make sense. Yo, these motherfuckers be 80 cents, bro. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, David Benavidez is going up to fight Bivol. He's cherry picking Bivol not to fight Caleb Plant. That's what I mean, yo. You know what it is, man? I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. A lot of y'all motherfuckers know boxing. Y'all boxing fans, but y'all became a slave to other boxing content creators. And you lost how to look at boxing. Maybe a lot of you probably, maybe the ones that be saying that he cherry pick Nello, cherry pick Bivol, y'all listening to another boxing concept. They ain't even y'all words, man. Y'all can't even think for yourself. Where y'all heard that garbage? Please tell me right now. Where you heard that garbage? I even have a feeling when you heard that garbage. Where you heard that garbage? Canelo Alvarez is cherry picking Dimitri Bivol. What up, Con? What up, Jason? Well, y'all heard that garbage, man. Huh? I bugging, man. Oh, put it this way. Y'all remember when people wanted Mikey Garcia to fight Lomachenko? Huh? And he went to fight Earl Spence. Let me ask y'all a question now. Let's put this into perspective now. Did Mikey Garcia cherry pick Earl Spence not to fight Lomachenko? I mean, at the time, Earl Spence was not even the guy at welterweight. He was not number one. Let me ask you, please, did Mikey Garcia cherry pick? Let me see how people think here. Did Mikey Garcia cherry picked Earl Spence not to fight Lomachenko? I want to see if they could compare. Well, I want to know the definition of the cherry pick. Spence was bigger draw. That's different. Because Bivol had a belt, you can't be a cherry pick. That's a question. Nah. You could pick a cherry pick. A cherry means an easy pick. Like that's an easy opponent. So he cherry picked them. Canelo Alvarez picked to fight Dimitri Bivol. Just like Floyd Mayweather picked his opponents. But a cherry pick means easy opponents. A cherry pick is like when you have an opportunity to fight an elite fighter and you fighting the rank number 15. That's a cherry pick. That's a cherry pick. Jackie Hernandez. Good looking now. Appreciate you, Jackie. Appreciate you, Jackie. God bless. That's the definition of cherry pick. A cherry pick is an easy pickings. You picked an easier opponent. Eardrum. Yeah. Eardrum is easy. Fielding, he's moving up. I can't say cherry pick when he's moving up. Moving up is daring to be great. Nah, that wasn't easy. He's moving up. They trying to push the narrative that Canelo was avoiding black fighter. Let me ask you a question. If Canelo Alvarez would have picked Earl Spence, was that cherry pick? Hold on. Let me get it. Scott Thomas. If Canelo Alvarez from 175 moved back down to fight the smaller fighter in Charlo and Earl Spence, is that cherry pick? Ty Burke said Bivol is not a cherry pick. He made a mistake. Oh shit. Hold on, I ain't see it. Let me go up. So Canelo 4 years, John. Why not Charlo? You know why? Because he beat the boogeyman in Triple G, and the Triple G was the best guy out there. And remember, Charlo was the up and coming. Charlo was not gonna give anything to Canelo Alvarez. Who he should have fought was Demetrius Andre, not the guy on the come up or Charlo. He was just a mandatory. That's like me saying, yo, Earl Spence, why you didn't fight Abdul Kokorov? I want to see him fight champions. He moved up. That's why. Because he had nothing to gain by fighting Charlo at the time. I said Canelo is not fighting who we want him to fight. But Scott Thomas, he's not fighting who you as a fan don't want him to fight. Now you're speaking for everybody. Can't speak for everybody. You know what I'm saying? People look, I'm gonna be like, who I want. If it was up to me, like me, what I want to see Canelo Alvarez to fight for my entertainment, I was Canelo Alvarez versus Demetrius Andre. Would I shame Canelo because he's not fighting Demetrius? No, because I think he's separated himself where he can't be shamed to fight him. But that's for me. That's for me. But I'm not gonna say that's the fight that we want to see. If that's the fight that we want, I can't speak for. That's the fight that I would like to see for my own entertainment. But what's the fight that you want to see? What's the fight that you want to see? But let me ask you, can y'all answer the question? If y'all saying he cherry picked, if he would have went back down to fight 160 and then fight the smaller guy 147, would Canelo be cherry picking Earl the True Spence? Yes or no? Rap Star Boxing Knowledge in the building. What's good? Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. What's good, brother? Everybody subscribe to Rap Star Boxing Knowledge, man. It ain't gonna be one of the Charlos. I'm gonna be like this. Look, if Jamel Charlo beats Brian Castano, become undisputed, he have more legitimate reason to get a shot of Canelo than Jamal Charlo and Earl Spence. Be like, I'm undisputed, bro. I think I got more of a legacy on my belt. I don't think he cherry picked, but he underestimated Bivol like a lot of people did. I think we all underestimated, or we all short. We ain't do our major studies on that fight collectively. Collectively, we know what Bivol was bringing to the table, but we were so in tune the momentum that Canelo Alvarez had towards greatness, and already talking about. I was talking about I wanted to become undisputed. I didn't want to see the trilogy. I mean, the trilogy with Triple G. You know what I'm saying? But I think we was all. It happens to us. It's just like when we was as fans as Mike Tyson, we can't believe he could lose. I said I didn't see nobody beating Canelo Alvarez. That's how great his momentum was. We always talk about fighters being humble. Guess what? Boxing makes us humble as well. We think we know it all. We don't. We think we know what's going to happen. We don't. We thought Miguel Burchett was going to knock out Oscar Valdez. No, it didn't happen. We thought George Kambosos was going to lose to Tio. There was a lot of people here in YouTube saying that George Kambosos won't last more than 3 rounds with Tio. There's a lot of people out there. I said that Teofimo Lopez was going to outbox Lomachenko, and most of the people said that I'm crazy. I don't know shit about boxing, and he outboxed Lomachenko. We don't know what's going to happen. That's the beauty of boxing. We expect it. We like to make predictions, but predictions don't mean that we right. We just come with an understanding of what can be concluded and things of that nature. So what reason he fought Yeardrum and Fielden? Now we're going back to that. Like, why are we going back to that? What happened when he did after it? See, he could fight Yeardrum, but then he fought Billy Joe And then he fought Caleb Plant to become undisputed. So I don't give a fuck why he fought Yildirim for. We know why he fought Yildirim for. We know why he fought Fielding for. What that led to, though. What did anybody do in between? Waiting on Canelo? Why you don't ask this question better? You know, that will help boxing. What did Jamal Charlo do? How about this? What is Jamal Charlo doing next? Who is David Benavidez fighting next? What is Eddie Hearn did for Demetrius Andrade? Who is Triple G for Murata? Who is he waiting for? Why are we asking? Why you look, Canelo? You asking the question to a guy that's already got a cemented legacy. You're trying to question what he got. He already got a cemented legacy. Could we say the same thing for Jamal Charlo? Could we say the same thing with David Benavidez? Could we say the same thing with Demetrius Andrade? Can we say the same thing to anybody? You know what I'm saying? You're still questioning why Canelo Alvarez did this. Why are the other people are doing this? The man could retire right now. Who are you going to blame? Ask the right questions, brother. Why is he for Yildirim? What he did after Yildirim? What he did before Yildirim? Who did anything while he was fighting Yildirim? How about that? Why did he fall Yildirim in the first place? Maybe if David Benavidez would have never fucked up, Canelo Alvarez would have never fought Yildirim. How about that? How about that, work gang? If David Benavidez would have never fucked up with the white lady, he would have never fought Yildirim. How about that? Come on, ask the right questions, brother. Thank you, but ask the right questions. Golovkin fought Steve Rose. We discovered a great fighter in Bivol. That's good for boxing, for him, and good for boxing. We should actually be happy. I know, right? I know Canelo was great. Now we notice that there's somebody else that's in pursuit of being great as well in Bivol. Wow. You know why? Okay, maybe there's certain people that is mad because his skin is paled. Marky Wayne in the building. He said, these boys saying we, but watching fights via fire sticks and illegal streaming, step up your game and actually support your favorite fighter and buy the pay-per-view. Facts. Facts. Maybe if y'all paid for a great pay-per-view when it was Jamal Charlo and Jamal Charlo on the same card, and maybe you should have done 400K, 500K, Canelo Alvarez be like, hey, yo, there's money to be made, baby. Good looking out. Good looking out. Good looking out, Marquis. Facts, man. Agree with you. Why is Canelo scared to fight real fighters like Spence Crawford? Oh, my God. Game Boy. Why Canelo is scared to fight real fighters like Spence, Crawford, and Tank? Okay. It says for the super chat. Let me try to answer that question. Let's see. Tank. Rolly gonna be next. Mario Barrios, Gamboa, Isaac Cruz, Crawford, Sean Porter, Kell Brook, the Mean Machine, Spence, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, before you, Dennis Ugas. Cool. Canelo Alvarez, Bivol, Plant, Bivol undefeated, Plant undefeated, Billy Joe undefeated, Kenneth Smith undefeated, became undisputed, a 4th division world champion. Canelo Alvarez, how many champions? I think Canelo Alvarez has fought more champions in his last 4 fights than every opponent put together with Earl Spence, Crawford, and Tank, sir. Hmm? He said punch drunk crying because his boy lost. Nah, man, we not crying, man. We're not y'all, bro. High tech. We're not y'all, man. We're not. There's no egg weight. Ain't none of that, man. Ain't none of that. Yeah, this is funny, bro. This is funny. I think people they went on a parade and they channel hopping. Oh, shit, let me see who's going for Canelo Alvarez. So I could go and tell them I told you so. Ay, Dios mío, man. You think Canelo gonna give Bivol that shot at 168? Hey, I don't know if Bivol should just climb back down if he can make the way, but I'm not asking for Bivol to come back down. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that they should be using the excuse that they were small. I mean, he won a champion, he won a title at 175. So we can't come up with the size. I don't want to give that excuse because if Canelo Alvarez would have beat Bivol, we would just be talking about how great he is. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Ain't about the size. He beat Kovalev, so he been up there before. Domingo. But him coming back down, I won't ask her. That's why I'm not asking this guy to go. If Bivol never fought at 160, did he fought at 160 as a professional? I'm not gonna ask Bivol to come back down. I think that Canelo Alvarez should go back to the drawing board. If you want that rematch, go get at 175. If you want to, go get at 175. That's the rematch, right? Canelo crying just like Punch right now. I think now you a troll, bro. And you just spamming the same shit. Come on, grow up. We all grown here. We all grown here. Come on. Give me something better than that, brother. Stop spamming, man. We know how to read out here. We ain't no cat in a hat motherfuckers out here. Rapstar got hypnotized by Canelo. Was that fans got hypnotized by Canelo because we ain't see greatness, or because he just hypnotized us and said, I am great? What do you think, Rapstar? Do you think that Canelo Alvarez hypnotized us because he ain't do shit, or because he showed in his fights that he is the shit? So we give him the benefit of the doubt. We gave his greatness the benefit of the doubt. Or he just hypnotized. If you're a fan of Canelo, you got hypnotized because he told you he was great and you just believe it blindly. Like, yeah, Canelo Alvarez is great. He never beat anybody. You know what I'm saying? He didn't beat Danny Jacobs. He ain't beat Cotto. He ain't beat he ain't beat Triple G. No, he ain't beat nobody. He's not undisputed. So why is he saying he's great? Bivol wants to fight Canelo 168. He said, yeah, no, I heard it. I'm just saying that I don't know if I won't shame Bivol to go to 168, because that's what I'm saying with Canelo Alvarez. I don't want him to go back down to 160. If the guys at 160 want to fight him, you go with Canelo Alvarez. It's undisputed at where he got the titles at. So now Canelo got to travel to 175, 160, 168. Like, come on, man. Get a catch weight with Earl Spence at 164. Like, what the fuck is he doing to travel? He ain't a traveler. He ain't no gypsy. They want Canelo Alvarez to be a gypsy, man. Traveler. Good looking out, Domingo Bonilla. God bless. He said he is great, but when he said he can fight Usyk, fans went crazy. Shit. Does his greatness gave him the benefit of the doubt? That's what I'm saying. That his greatness give him the benefit of the doubt. Whether it's right or wrong, does his greatness give him the benefit of the doubt? So people could believe. He did things in the ring that make you believe he could go there. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I think he paid his dues for his greatness to get the benefit of the doubt. Kobe, KS in the building. What's good? Boxing magic in the building. He said, motherfucker celebrating Canelo loss. It's probably going to be a holiday to be haters. I mean, yeah, they can't celebrate good shit. They want to celebrate downfalls. But it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez will pick himself right back up. Canelo Alvarez will lose. I just want to know what everybody else is doing. I want to know who Canelo Alvarez is getting shamed, but I want to know what they doing. Who do you want Canelo Alvarez to fight? Who is he cherry picking? Who is he ducking right now? And I want to know what they are doing. I want to know who they fighting next. That's what I want to know. Bivol should rematch Canelo and get that payday. Yeah, I think so. If he wants that payday, go get the rematch. But me as a fan, I would be like, Bivol, go get the winner of Joe Smith Jr. and Beterbiev. Because right now with that Canelo win, he good. And then get that undisputed. He could come back to that Canelo fight. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? Up to him. I mean, I don't like that. It just takes away of undisputed, the rematch clause. But hey, Canelo Alvarez is smart, right? Get that rematch clause. So I didn't like the scorecard though. That looked man fishy to me, bro. That looked too fishy. That looked too fishy, man. Under the WBA again. Remember, with Michael Fox, it was under the WBA sanctioning that fight. Here you go again with the WBA. I want to know who's getting these judges. Those scorecards was all identical, bro. All the judges had Canelo winning the first 4 rounds. Nah, man. Nah. That scorecard looked fishy, bro. Fishy. They didn't like it at all. And I can understand those scorecards is what make people also hate Canelo Alvarez. I think, and then Canelo Alvarez, you got, man, sometime one of y'all got to speak up, man. You want Canelo Alvarez? Yo, Eddie Reynoso. Be real, bro. He ain't win no fucking first 4 rounds, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just like we'll tell Tio Senior, nah, you ain't win that. You ain't win no 11-2, 10-2. Nah, my brother, no, you didn't. Canelo, Eddie Reynoso, no, you ain't win no 4. Yo, y'all got to do something with that system, bro. See, Canelo Alvarez have power. You got to speak up, Canelo. Canelo, no. Tú no ganaste de que 4 rounds all straight. That's fishy right there, brother. That's fishy, man. And I think that Canelo Alvarez has the power to sport of boxing to speak up. It only takes the people that got power to speak up, man. So then everybody will listen. You got power. You a powerful man in boxing, Canelo. Those scorecards are fishy as hell, bro. It was just how the scorecard was, bro. All the scorecard was identical, like everybody said. Who you got? 10-9. Second round, Canelo. 10-9. Yo, I didn't even see the round. What? Canelo? I'm watching the UFC and shit like that. Yo, who won that round? Canelo. Look like that, bro. Nah, man. Maybe 2 rounds. And that was a swing round. It could have been easily 3-1 that round before. I think it has to be like that, bro. It has to be the 3 scorecards, like we watching a game with the scorecard, and then just have it up there, bro. Just have it up there. The head trainer, just got to stay in tune with his fighter. But then the second man sees the scorecards and he said, hey, yo, my man, look, hey, yo, you behind on the official scorecard. Not that Floyd Mayweather seeing the unofficial scorecard. Now you down, bro. 2 judges got you down, brother. You gotta pick up the pace. I don't want Canelo Alvarez to fire Eddie Reynoso and things of that nature. Nah. But Canelo, just like every other fighter, you got to do evaluation and hold your trainer accountable, because in the press conference, Canelo Alvarez said, no, they asked him, if you knew that you was down on the scorecard, you would have been more aggressive. He said, yeah. So who's in the corner that didn't tell him that he was losing the fight? Who's in the corner that wasn't telling that he was losing a fight? Because the whole world know that he was losing a fight by a large margin, bro. Eddie Reynoso, you was telling, tú le estabas diciendo a Canelo Alvarez que tú estás perdiendo. I was watching the fight in mute, so I don't know. Was Bobo a champion when he was Canelo Mando? Bobo. I don't know, my brother. Evaluate. Yeah, everybody got to evaluate their wins and losses too, man. Put it this way, man. Tyson Fury didn't believe he lost that fight. A lot of people feel like Tyson Fury outboxed Deontay Wilder. You know what Tyson Fury did? Man, what do y'all got? Get out. I'm going to Sugar Hill, bro. I bet people was like, come on, but we were successful. Nah, man, I want to be the best me. If you really my friend and you really care about me, you know what I'm saying? You will be the one that be like, hey, yo, maybe you need a new team. Maybe Eddie Reynoso, maybe is comfortable with his training. Maybe he's too comfortable. Maybe Canelo got too comfortable with Eddie Reynoso's game plan. Because I feel like Eddie Reynoso, he just had the same game plan. You know what I'm saying? And I said this before we was talking about this. I said, see, that type of contract when you got like a 3-2 fight deal contract, and then in September you got Triple G. For me, fighters talk about not overlooking their opponents, but the contract speak louder than words. Your contract is saying that you are overlooking Bivol. That's what the contract is. Y'all talking about Triple G. Y'all talking about PBC and David Benavidez and Earl Spence. And yeah, we'll get him next year. Y'all barely talk about Bivol. Or maybe the media rarely asks about Bivol. There got to be a lot of accountability. But again, I will give the chance. He's a trainer of the year. Just like Teofimo Lopez Sr. was a trainer of the year. You give them the benefit of the doubt that they have built pound for pound caliber fighter. Go back to the drawing board. You got an off night, bad night. Go back to the drawing board. Let me see the greatness of Canelo Alvarez. Let's see if you could come back. Let's see if you can make adjustment. Let's see if Eddie Reynoso, a great trainer, can make the adjustment. Or maybe Eddie Reynoso took you to a level that's it. I think that and the thing is with Canelo Alvarez, I do believe that he's still young enough to be a lot better. He's still young enough. Now, if he was like 36, 35, I said, all right, nah, man, it's going to be hard, man. But he's 31 years old, man. You could get better. You could get better, man. Maybe he's the same trainer. Yeah, I think that Canelo Alvarez got too comfortable with the way that he was beating everybody else. You could see it. I saw the fight again. You could see it that in the 9th or the 8th round, you saw that he came out strong. Yeah, I'm gonna go get him out like I did everybody else. Like after the mid-round, like later in the mid-rounds, that's when I break him down and that's it. I got him. You saw it, but you saw that. No, you didn't. You don't got him. Canelo made 15 million guarantee with the zone, giving up 110 million for 2 fights on PBC side. I'm guessing he ain't about the money. You know, not what it was, Domingo, that he was ducking the 147-pounder Earl Spence. He was ducking Earl Spence. You know what I'm saying? Daring to be great is to fight the catchweight with Earl Spence. That's daring to be great. That's daring to be great, right? Canelo shows signs of brain damage and steroid range. Silk pajamas. Hey, he walk around with pajamas. Bivol had a tight guard. Great. Everything he did, Bivol was good versus a great fighter like Canelo. He neutralized every offensive weapon, and defense was good. Canelo Alvarez defense, I think Canelo Alvarez defense lacked so much. He got too comfortable in getting punched, bro. Like, yeah, Canelo Alvarez got a strong chin, and I think that Canelo Alvarez, what keeps him up, you know what I'm saying, is his chin. But this is the first time I know. Yeah, he was making a lot of Bivol miss. I think it was at the 7th round, but he didn't make him pay. But he started making a move like he did Daniel Jacobs and shit like that. But Nah, when he was getting hit in the ropes, it was like he was voluntarily wanting getting hit. Like, nah, I don't like that shit, man. You were just voluntarily trying to get hit. Now, Punch, do you think Canelo has a chance in the rematch? Yeah, that's Canelo, of course. He got a chance in the rematch. I believe he could go back to the drawing board and fix what happened. But I also believe that Dimitri Bivol could go back to the drawing board and even be better. So, yeah, I believe that Canelo Alvarez could be better, but I also believe that Dimitri Bivol could go back to the drawing board and learn from this fight. He's a smart fighter. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no dumb fighter. Both of these guys are good fighters. But it's not only one way. I can't see it only one way that Canelo could just go and get better and Dimitri Bivol is just going to be satisfied. Nah, I don't even think that Dimitri Bivol is probably satisfied. When he see back, he's going to be like, yo, I could do better. Maybe when he's on the ropes, he could actually capitalize and hit him with some body shots. Eric Baker, Floyd laid the blueprint. No one followed it until now. What was the blueprint? What was the blueprint? What was because I don't see that Floyd Mayweather. I don't see Floyd Mayweather in Bivol. I don't see Floyd Mayweather in Bivol. Bivol fought an inside game. Bivol fought an outside game. 1-2. Selective of punches. I think that Bivol was Dimitri Bivol. Dimitri Bivol beat Canelo Alvarez. I didn't see no Mayweather and Dimitri Bivol. And Mayweather beat Canelo Alvarez. Everybody trying to go back to Canelo. Canelo Alvarez ain't the same fighter that fought Mayweather. You mad at facts. Yo, mad at facts. I don't know what that means. So when Dimitri Bivol wins, it was Floyd Mayweather. He took it out the page of Floyd Mayweather. If he loses, then those people didn't take the page out of Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather did his thing versus Canelo Alvarez. Dimitri Bivol did his thing. Two different type of fighters, man. Two different type of arsenals. Two different type of defense. Oh man, they dying to give Floyd the credit for Dimitri Bivol. You read about those undisputed punch. Hey yo, so Dimitri Bivol took a page out of Floyd Mayweather. What did Dimitri Bivol did was that Floyd Mayweather did? Oh yeah. Hold on. Mayweather took Cinco de Mayo and called Cinco de Mayweather. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm Dominican, so you know, I celebrate Cinco de Mayo, St. Patrick's Day, Puerto Rican Day Parade. I celebrate everything. I don't know. You trying to take a dig at me or something like that? Yo, plus these cats is desperate. Yo, these cats is desperate to praise Mayweather for Bivol's work. Hey yo, Bivol was doing the shoulder roll. Yo, esta gente son pinga, mi hermano, bro. Yo. Oh my god. All right. Dimitri Bivol, he took a page out of Mayweather. We saw them with the shoulder roll. We saw them catch and shoot. Did you see that too? He catch and shoot. Oh my goodness, man. Desperate, man. They just give credit to Dimitri Bivol. What happened? He pale skin? What happened? Oh Lord, man. Eddie Reynoso's game plan was the same game plan he had for the last 5 fights. You can't do that at 175. They too strong, too big for the same game plan. Facts, Domingo. Facts. Don't be surprised if you knock out Canelo in a rematch. I'm just saying, Bivol is out of his league. Smash the like now. Won't buy none one boxing channel right here. That's what I'm talking about. Number one. Let's go. Tell him rap. Dímelo, borracho, dímelo aquí, tú sabes. Hard times and these Canelo haters praising Floyd for Bivol beating. Yeah, and you know what? Because Floyd Mayweather, he put a ticket out that he was betting on Bivol. Man, he ain't say shit about Bivol. He ain't never mentioned Bivol in his life. Man, please, he's a gambler. You know that Floyd Mayweather bet against he bet against Bivol, but only showed the ticket that he won with Bivol. Hey, yo, Floyd, man. Floyd Mayweather beat Canelo and he bitter. I never seen a dude that beat a dude but bitter about the dude too. I think he mad that, I think Floyd is mad that people show more love to Canelo Alvarez. And even though that he think that he'll beat somebody, he's like, yo, I beat Manny Pacquiao. Why people still love Manny Pacquiao? I beat Canelo. Why people love him? Man, my fighter wearing his glove, yo. It's coaching, man. It's just coaching. It's just Canelo was gas. I think he thought he would knock Bivol out. I think so too, Ty. I agree with you. I think that he was tired even after the fourth round. I don't think he was vegan because I'm saying like this: the vegan like give you energy, man. So maybe he wasn't vegan, man. I don't know. He's eating some vegan processed food or something like that. Too much processed food. Why is Mayweather even in the conversation? I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Because they just can't admire. See, this is what it is, Ty. They hate Canelo so much, but they hate Canelo because they look at him like he's a slave master. That's why you see a bunch of his haters be like, he's Irish, he's white and stuff like that. The Great White Hope, like earlier. So they look at him like he's like white, and when they look at him, they look at he's racist, and he look at as a slave owner. So now Dimitri Bivol, they happy that Dimitri Bivol beat Canelo, but it wasn't the guy that they really. It wasn't the race that they want. It's almost like Tio and Loma. They hated Loma so much, but then they started hating Tio so much because they wanted Loma to lose, but they wanted Devin Haney or Gervonta Tank Davis to beat Loma. They didn't want Tio to beat Loma because they look at his skin complexion. You see, brother? I just say, I don't know, man. If they hate Canelo so much, wouldn't they love Dimitri Bivol? Wouldn't they be like, yes, Dimitri Bivol, he is our guy? But they won't. They will hate on Dimitri Bivol. Maybe they don't. Maybe they hate the 175 pounder because there is no color. Everybody white. That's why they don't even talk about the 175 pounder. I don't give a fuck about Turby and Bivol. He's picking Bivol. White, Joe Smith Jr., the fucking white. That's why they need him to go back down. There's some color. There's some shades in 160. Let's be real out here. You know how it is. 2 great boxers fought last night. Yeah, man. The emerge of a great fighter. Because we know the skills of Bivol, but we didn't know how great he was when he showed that he's great. But now he still got a work to do. He still got an opportunity to be Beterbiev, if an undefeated fighter. Let's see if Joe Smith Jr. learns something. New York. You know what? I'll be rooting for Joe Smith Jr. I got no horse in the race. But I already saw Bivol and Joe Smith Jr. Canelo mentioned Mayweather at the press conference, or they asked him a question. Wish you had a call in. I will blaze this ish. Write it down. Write it down. How would you blaze it? What would you say? What would you say to the people? What would you say? That Canelo Alvarez is a great fighter, lost to a good, emerged, great fighter in Bivol, right? You're a boxing fan, right? Eric Baker, you would say Canelo is a great fighter, 4 division world champion. He's still undisputed at 168. He's fighting champions. He's getting champions. So, you know what I'm saying? Walking Hall of Famer, beaten by Bivol, who's the champion at 175, a dangerous and great skillful fighter that neutralized Canelo Alvarez in every facet of the game. Because you're a boxer fan. That's the way that you're going to light it up with that type of fight, right, Eric Baker? And then you wish that Jamal Charlo's not fighting Sulecki, and you wish that David Benavidez would have never fucked up, and then we would have seen Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. We never was going to see no year jump, because David Benavidez would have took care of year jump. He would have had the belt. He didn't would have fucked up. You feel me? So that's what right, Eric Baker. That's what you're gonna say. I'll say it for you, because you're a boxing fan just like me, so I know what you're thinking, my brother. I can speak for you. I vouch for you, right, Eric Baker? Because we boxing fans. Canelo Alvarez is a future Hall of Famer. Bivol, a great 175 pounder. We love to see an undisputed and probably a good rematch. And then, you know what I'm saying, Jamal Charlo, we hope you know me. You say, yeah. You see, Eric Baker? That's what don't worry. I got you. I got your back. Eric. You see? I said that we wish Jamal Charlo to fight somebody. We probably want Triple G to fight Jamal Charlo, Triple G fight Demetrius Andre, or them, and build a legacy in the middleweight division, one of the most lucrative division and luxuries division and historic division in the sport of boxing. And I feel like the champions are abandoning their precision at middleweight division. So Demetrius Andre go to 168. We see Charlo calling out David Benavidez. There's some good unification bout, some epic unification bout that could be the middleweight division, right, Eric Baker? I got you. Don't worry about it. And then if David Benavidez beat David Lemieux, you know what I'm saying? If David Benavidez beat David Lemieux, he becomes WBC inch of the mandatory of Canelo Alvarez. So he be in position. And then he got, Canelo Alvarez got responsibility in 168. You feel me? See, just straight like a boxing fan. Am I saying something bad? Hey, yo, royalty deal, man. Stop spamming. Are you retarded or something like that? I mean, we take care of the mental illness out here too, but man, we know how to read, man. This ain't no cat in a hat right here, man. Oh, you like read my stuff. Read my stuff. Relax. Haz una paja, mi hermano. Mira, look at this guy. Yo, my man. Yo, royalty deal. I don't know. Okay, that's all right. Nah, porque este tipo estúpido. I'm trying to be, like my brother. Tú eres un estúpido, eh? Coño, mi hermano. Diablo, lo, esto un estúpido. He said, get rid of him. Ya, vete de aquí, señor. Hold on, where's mine? Hey, my phone's shit. I gotta charge my phone. Punch is Canelo great at 175. He's a great fighter, but if you just gonna say great at 175, nah, man. He's a good fighter, man. He put up a good fight. Smaller guy, wasn't enough. He has a belt at 175. That's why he's 4-division world champion. But you know what? Does he have room to be great? Could he prove? Does he have the opportunity to go in the rematch and be great? Yeah, man. Hey, look what Andy Ruiz did, man. He went to the he beat Anthony Joshua, and nobody thought he was going to beat Anthony Joshua. And people started to question Anthony Joshua. And then Anthony Joshua went back to the drawing board and beat Andy Ruiz. Look at Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard. They got the rematch. Sugar Ray Leonard went back to the drawing board, outboxed him, not only beat Roberto Duran, but made Roberto Duran quit. Roberto Duran to this day is in a lot of pugilists, top 5 all time. A man that quit. Can you imagine if Canelo Alvarez quit today? Can you imagine the scrutiny if Canelo Alvarez would have quit like Roberto Duran? But Roberto Duran still got the respect of a great fighter, top 5, top 10 in a lot of legends list. We cannot write the whole story now. So does he have the potential to be great at 175? Yes. See, people are questioning people are questioning Canelo Alvarez now because he lost. But when he beat Kovalev, people said that he beat the weakest of all champion. Kovalev might be a Hall of Famer as well. So, don't know. Bivol is their hero by proxy. Yeah, facts. You talking about Mayweather like a delusional fanboy. Nah, that's the difference between smart like Canelo, great at 168. Yeah, he's undisputed, of course. Punch. Canelo beat Ward. Keep it 100. I was a major Andre Ward fan. I got Andre Ward beating Canelo Alvarez. I won't even hesitate on that one. I think they had the skills. He had the inside game. He had the jab to keep him distance. I think he will. I think he. It will be something like. It will be something like what we saw yesterday. I think it will be something like we saw yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I think Andre Ward is smart, bro, and I think he's actually a little bit smarter than Bivol. So yeah, I got Andre Ward beating Canelo Alvarez. Yeah. Yo, I got Bivol being Triple G and Canelo. Yo, I'm getting messages from heavens. Agree. War retired, please. Yeah, but if he was in his prime right now, shit, he'll be Canelo Alvarez. Fuck out of here, bro. Andre Ward got better skills than Canelo Alvarez, man. Stop that and that. Shit. Fuck out of here. Fuck anybody say. He said, punch, keep it 100 word to my autograph SOG glove. Come on, man. Skills pay the bills, man. He's a Hall of Famer for a reason too, man. Andre Ward, man. If we saw what we saw yesterday with Bivol and Canelo, Andre Ward beats Canelo Alvarez, bro. Let's stop playing around, man. This channel's unbiased logically and objectively. I know there's some channel out there that que le mama el huevo a ese tipo. No, hablamos de verdad aquí. Joe Kawasaki would outbox Canelo too. I just think that Andre Ward had the elusive game, the finesse game, and the thug, and he'll scrap up. He know how to adjust in different ways, man. He can make it dirty too. He can make the shit dirty. I respectfully disagree. I don't know about Kawasaki. Andre Ward's a good man too. Andre Ward will be able to slick box the crap out of Bivol. It'll be a good fight. It'll be maybe a boring fight, but it'll be a good fight. This is the reason why I had Demetrius Andre that he will give problems to Canelo Alvarez. I didn't think that maybe he'll beat him, but he'll give him a lot of problems. It's awkwardness, man. They give you different type of looks, and Bivol, you saw yesterday, he gave different type of looks, man. He gave different type of looks, man. You gotta have pop and footwork. And you gotta have pop and footwork to get it to have a real chance in being Canelo Alvarez. Caleb Plant got footwork, no pop. Billy Joe Saunders, I think he had footwork. He got footwork. He got some pop, but I don't know I don't think that he was dedicated like that. Like a fighter should be. I think he was just getting in shape every time he had a fight. He had a fight. Callum Smith did the tournament. He did all right. Triple G, he just ain't have the type of footwork, in my opinion. I think he tried his best, but I think that's the best we saw Triple G. And I think it wasn't enough. I think the first fight, a lot of people just didn't believe that Canelo Alvarez had some footwork, and they was kind of off taken by Canelo Alvarez strategy. So I don't know. Saunders is better than Doodle. Hell no, I think so. Nah, that's why he tested positive. That's why Maloney. That's why he tested positive, and then he didn't want to fight Demetrius Andre, and he got the Willy Wonka ticket too. Nah, man, Boo Andre was gonna skill. He was gonna outbox that dude. I know. You know, there's people out there that love you a terrible fighter and stuff like that. But no, Demetrius Andre is the goods. That's why he's avoided 160. That's why Samson Lickowitz said that the only way that we'll talk to Demetrius Andre is for $7 million just to talk. That's why Jamal Charlo on PBC denied the $7 million that they was offering. That's why everybody's denying the biggest payday to fight Demetrius Andre. Yep. Respect to you, but resume for resume, Saunders got him beat up just like a slick southpaw. We'll see, man. We'll see. Let's say they can make that fight. Could easily make that fight. They did it. You fight nobody. Ward retired because of Bivol and Beterbiev. Fury, Latino hero by proxy. Liam Williams nearly knocked out Andre out, but he didn't. Emmanuel Lardy almost knocked out Earl Spence out, rap star. That was like a 6-rounder. You Dennis Ugas almost going to knock out Earl Spence if they ain't say stop. If they ain't say stop, probably Ugas would have knocked out Earl Spence. Rap star. How was he cherry picking when he fighting a bigger unbeaten world champion? Yeah, that we already debunked that cherry picking shit. 175 on notice now. 160, 168 is nada without Canelo. I think so too, man. And not to be honest, it could be Miz. It could be. But these guys are waiting for Canelo. These guys are waiting for Canelo. Andre never faced a champion. Hold on. Andre never faced a champion and won a belt. All his belts he had fought were vacant. That's what they say about Amanda Serrano too, right? Look how good she is. That's why Maloney. That's one of the reasons people don't give credit to Bivol. Look what he did to Canelo. Canelo, an all-time great, but his top 10, if he retires, is he even above Pac-Man? Pac-Man is an 8th division world champion, man. Pac-Man is a whole different type of animal. But if he's already in the conversation, that's a good thing. See? It's already in the conversation. I think that if Triple G fights Charlo and Charlo, let's see, beats Triple G, there's gold. That's a legacy. Or Demetrius Andre fights Triple G and beat Triple G. Or Andre and Charlo create their own shit. They can have the opportunity, man. They have the opportunity, man. Forget about Canelo. Because Canelo could retire right now. He a Hall of Fame, but that's it. Canelo right now, he just putting cherry on top on his on the damn milkshake, man, on the ice cream. That's what he doing. He already got a legacy. That's it. You know what I'm saying? The worst thing that can happen to Canelo Alvarez now is what happened to Roy Jones Jr. But Roy Jones Jr. still got a Hall of Fame legacy. You feel me? The worst thing that can happen to Canelo Alvarez is that he start losing like a lot of legends and start losing. Roberto Duran did it. Mike Tyson did it. Roy Jones did it. They just kept on fighting and probably lose, but they still got some legacy. Triple G ain't trying to fight nobody not named Saul Alvarez. Facts. But you know what? The fans and the media don't put pressure on Triple G. They keep on saying that Demetrius Andre ain't shit. They keep on saying Jamal Charlo ain't shit. And then nobody put pressure on Triple G. Triple G can maneuver however he wants. I think that Triple G, matter of fact, Triple G got I never seen a leeway like this in the sport of boxing. I'm not saying that people should hate Triple G, but Triple G has gotten a pass, never got scrutinized, never get critiqued, never say that he's ducking nobody, nothing. They give him no responsibility. Triple G could do whatever the fuck he want to do in the sport of boxing. For me, Triple G got to fight Demetrius Andre. Got to fight Demetrius Andre. Facts. But yo, tomorrow is another day, man. I'm gonna drop a video. We gotta tomorrow. We're gonna be talking about it's for another fight week, undisputed bout 154, Jamel Charlo versus Brian Castano. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do my breakdown. Let me know what y'all think right now. Who's gonna win that fight, Jamel Charlo or Brian Castano? Punch, Haney, and Cambosa. Who you got? I got Haney. I got Haney beating Cambosa. Triple G versus Andre. Fire, man. Oh my god, man. Show, man. Come on, you know Triple G don't want Triple G's handlers don't want that work. Triple G and Demetrius Andre step in the ring too. Still don't want that work. Desperate for the trilogy. That's good. The boxing guys ain't gonna give him that. Nah, you want to keep on going your career, you fight Demetrius Andre. Kevin, yeah, man. Everybody always giving Triple G a pass, man. Matter of fact, the hate that I'm not gonna say the hate because I don't feel like nobody should get hated like that. You know, in boxing, they still risking their lives. But all that critique that go to Canelo Alvarez, man, should be directed to Triple G. All that critique that go to Canelo Alvarez should be directed to Triple G. You the one that you a unified champion right now. You supposed to be looking at Charlo. You supposed to be want to become an undisputed. Get out of here, man. You ain't getting the Canelo fight. I hope he don't get the Canelo fight. Castano, my next pick. Kobe. Okay. Andre versus Benavidez. Winner should get the Canelo fight. I agree with you too. I agree. Come on, man. But that's what I meant. That's why. What's up, Alma? That's why Triple G is doing whatever he wants to do because people hate Andre and Charlo so much that by hating them, they giving Triple G a pass. Oh, they ain't fight nobody. He's terrible fighter. They ain't fight nobody, man. We need to stop that, man. The middleweight division, that's why I look. Shit. Dre was going to 170, 168 to Isaac Parker. Canelo Alvarez get credit for moving up. Why Demetrius Andre don't get credit for moving up? Because they hate Demetrius Andre so much, and he don't got a country behind him. No, he got that core loyal fan base that's going to debunk all the narratives around him. That's why. But at least see me, I'm a channel that I could speak highly of Canelo and I could speak highly of Demetrius Andre. When I know a lot of Canelo Alvarez fans hate Demetrius Andre, and I could speak highly of Jamal Charlo. Jamal Charlo, I don't like where his career is going, but I also got to put blame on his business handlers as well. You know what I'm saying? Got to put blame on his business handlers, man. These are good fighters but their business handlers, man, they just want the Willy Wonka ticket, man. They're slaves to Canelo Alvarez payday. They don't believe in Jamal Charlo, just like Mayweather don't believe in Gervonta Tank Davis. Put him up against Lomachenko, put him against Teofimo. Matter of fact, look what Mayweather promotion did with Gervonta Tank Davis. They started, oh no, he got a mandatory with Rolly. Mandatory of what? Of a JV belt? Fuck out of here, man. You go, why you should have been negotiating a fight Cambosa. That's what I should have been negotiating about. Come on. And I'm a fan of Gervonta Tank Davis. Rocking with Boo Boo. Hell yeah, man. You got to get his chance, man. Andre master plan is to get cash out fight. Nah, man, that's their master plan. Their master plan is to avoid Demetrius Andre. Their master plan is to avoid him by any means necessary. You know why? Because everybody pretend they don't know who Demetrius Andre is. He was the #1 American fighter. He's the Olympian. He was he was the #1 fighter in America when that class was Keith Thurman, Bud Crawford, Mikey Garcia, Gary Russell, Deontay Wilder, the Charlo brothers, Danny Garcia. Come on, man. He was the #1. Everybody in boxing, the boxers know exactly who the hell Demetrius Andre is. But the fans and the media has given everybody a pass. They know what he possessed. He's 6'1" southpaw that could switch. Good jab, good pop. Man, come on, man. Very awkward. That's why they don't want to put him in front of Demetrius Andre. They know who the hell he is. But the fans, y'all giving everybody else a pass. He's a boring fighter. He knocked out Jason Quigley, broke his jaw. He's a boring fighter. Just being a bunch of parrots. But anyway, yo, tomorrow, We're back live 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Y'all already know, man. Shout out to all the boxing content creators that keep it unbiased, logically, and objectively. Hope everybody had a good Mother's Day. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.